Hello? Oh, hold on. Wait. Okay. I was about to start, but my dog's barking, so let me go grab her. Well, we're starting soon. Hold on. All right. Okay. I'm back. My dog. That was so weird. The second I was gonna unmute and start stream, my dog's like, "Nope, pick me up, carry me." Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to stream, everybody. It is Sunday. How y'all doing on this fine Sunday? Hope you're all well. Today we are going to be playing on Fizzcraft because we have uploaded a video on Wednesday. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me change the music. Actually, this is like way too upbeat. Okay. Um, yes, we have new video came out on Wednesday, so now we can finally go back on Fizzcraft, and there will be mild spoilers instead of major spoilers. Hope y'all enjoyed that. It seems to be doing pretty well, so I'm taking that as people, yes, are enjoying it, or at least they like the thumbnail. uh, we'll talk more about that. We'll talk more about that episode a little bit later, but the plan for today, we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be also terraforming a bunch, if you couldn't tell from the title. Because we have a lot of stuff to get done on Fizzcraft before season 1 ends. Including a stupid amount of terraforming. And I'm already like doing this. I did a bunch of it off like camera, just grinding. And where I'm just like sitting there like listening to music and terraforming, and I get so much done if I'm just flow state of just listening to music, playing Minecraft. I get so much done. But I was like, you know what, this is mindless enough. I feel like I could still get a decent amount of it done on stream, so that's what we're doing. That's the plan for today. We're gonna be chatting, we're gonna be terraforming. I apologize, we're not doing anything hip happen and crazy. My VTuber, I need to reinstall it or something, because the tracking for it has very regularly been tilting my head forward. Like this. Like this is me sitting up straight, but my head is like tilted for some reason. And if I I don't know what is up with it. I think what it might be is that my glare from my glasses might be offsetting where my eyes actually are. That's what I could guess. But I mean, I can't really do anything about that. Okay, that's a whole other point. Whatever. Anyways, hope you're doing well on this fine Sunday. Do I have any other updates? Life-wise, content-wise, no, I don't think I have anything else. I'm hoping the next episode 14 will be out on the 30th. I hope it will be out before the end of this month. No promises, unfortunately, because it's gonna be we're gonna do with some big stuff. I don't know if I can finish it. So, I'm like so scared for this next project too. I'm gonna talk a little. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. Uh, it's like I could like not rush it because we still have the entire month of June too. But I need to. God, I have so much stuff in my life going on. It's like, okay. Anyways, hey guys, video game. Am I right? Video game time. Okay. All right. Hey guys, how's it going? That's just hi here. Let me change the music real quick. Let's see. Also, I've been slacking on uploading the VODs. I will try to upload this one. If you're listening to this on the VODs channel, hey, guess what? I uploaded it. Uh, and if you're wondering, Slash High sometimes talks about music, but there's no music in the VOD. That's because DMCA. Sorry, I take it out. Whoops. Anyway, we're just chilling. We're gonna be chilling, listen to music. Any questions, comments, concerns? Take it up with my secretary, Nala Chatbot. Right? Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you are well. Personally, I'm very tired. As I usually am. Today in particular. Well, I guess yesterday in particular, I did a lot of exercising, so I'm physically tired. Yes. Um, I want to boost this, but like lower it from me by a bit. There we go. Okay. I'm also like socialization tired. I've said yes to like a lot of socialization stuff in the recent. Oh, it's raining. Oh, we're talking about sad things now. No. I've said yes to like a lot of the recent like socialization stuff, so I'm kind of like tired on that end too. Okay, anyways, Minecraft. Hey guys. Um, so the recent episode, we built all these boats, right? And we built the clam chowder shop, we built the fish and chips, the gelato, uh, and then we built this like end of the pier here. So off camera, what I've built is I've built the top part of this deck. I've also built that thing, which I'll talk about in a second. Um, and then I've also done a bit of the terraforming under the water here. As you can see, this is basically this, right? Right? That I did like I don't know, like 10 episodes ago. And I've started to finally expand it out to the rest of Driftwood Wharf, kind of like where the I don't like. Okay, I could. Oh God, I'm gonna get way too deep into talking about this, but I could extend this terraforming way more out so that it would make sense. But like timeline wise, that I can't do that, and also quality of the build wise, you can't really see it. So it's kind of just like the part of this terraforming that I really care about is basically just where this meets this. So the rest of this is already kind of like extraneous, you know? I'm using that word right? I don't know. It's like already extra. This is how far out that I plan to go, and I've already kind of, done a bit here. Um, but today the terraforming plan is to work on the rest of this and then wrap around. And eventually I think I need to cut it here. But even like going past this pier is like, oh, this is gonna take way too long. So we'll see how this goes. Um, that's the main plan for today. Is that's like the main thing we're terraforming today. And another thing in the future that we are going to terraform, probably on a stream too, is we need to extend this like nature. I keep saying nature thing, nature something. I keep saying nature. No, we need to extend this custom biome, um, to over here. So it's gonna extend here, right? Because I want to be able to see. I want to be able to see a blood club from here. Like this is so nice. But I want to be able to see it through the trees. Um, so it's gonna extend. It's not gonna hit the coastline of this like lake, but it's gonna extend here, and then it's gonna wrap on the inner side of this hill. And it's gonna be kind of like framing the backside of what this is, which I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil what this is. This is a secret. But this is a big build. It is a big build that takes up like this whole like lower section and upper section, which is why I haven't built anything here. Like I could have easily put like another shop of some kind, right? Um, I think the lower level shops are a little bit lacking, but it like I don't want to take on too many. I don't want to take on too many projects. I'm taking on too many things to do. I God, I want more things. I want like a dozen of these. Like these things, like I want it like packed. But I don't have time. I'm not gonna have time to figure all that out. Uh Yeah, that's a future project. Future stream is going to be doing the terraforming for this. Doing all the trees and stuff. We'll probably do a stream of where we're just doing the floor, because my process is usually the floor and then the trees. Sometimes I do it the other way around because I'm psychotic. I don't know. But yeah. Let me take a sip of water because I feel like I'm swallowing my throat, my tongue right now. Breathe. I'm fine. Okay. So, let's see. That's the plan for today. That's a plan for a future stream. What else? What else do I need to talk about? Have I changed anything? Oh, a plan for a future stream after that is the entirety of the industrial district also needs to be custom biomified. I'm verbing that. Okay, we're turning that a verb. This whole side and then this whole side and then to the front of this coastline also needs to be all custom biomed. I think this is a little bit right here. This is a little bit treated, but this is like entirely untreated. This right here is like basically untouched from like when I had the village originally here. But I think I'm just gonna leave it because I don't have it. I don't know what to do with this. I think I'll just leave that as. But I need to extend this a bit more, just a little bit more. I think this will be easier because I don't have it as like involved as what it is by the entertainment district. But the custom biome around this is going to be very involved. It's going to be from the edge of this biome to wrapping around here. I think is what it's going to be, and that's going to take forever. I know what I already have the sketches for what the housing for these guys is going to be and that kind of stuff, but I don't. God, it's gonna take so long. It's gonna take so long. That's like that's a little. I guess that one is a spoiler for what 15 or 16 is gonna be episode. I think maybe 15. I don't want to tell you guys yet what episode 14 is gonna be because it's gonna be a cool thing. But okay, lots of things to do. Lots of things to do. Not a whole lot of time. Okay. Actually, yeah. You know what? Speaking of time, let me look at my calendar. So we have until like the end of July. But I'm going to assume that a lot of my July is going to be taken up by probably events from other folks. I think there's another event coming up next month too. I need to do a Blub Club zine. I need to do the third and final Blub Club zine, guys. So many things. So many things. Okay. Let's see. So we have here, right? Is we have let me check something real quick. Okay, sorry. We have all the building materials for terraforming under here. These are kind of like empty almost, like some of these. Like what? That's because I used a bunch of it. But I have more in my storage that I could always grab. So basically, we're just terraforming today. We're chilling, we're terraforming, and we're chatting. Let's get started on that. Okay. Let me see. With this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna refill these two real quick. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. I was out for a walk yesterday, and the weather was so nice. The weather was so nice, I was confused as to why nobody else was walking. Y'all ever go for a walk? I've been trying to go for a walk almost every day. Some days I'm just like too busy editing, so I can't, but which like I've basically given myself a full-time job if I'm being really honest. I know I joke about it a lot. After being unfortunately laid off, I've been joking a lot about being unemployed in the recent days, but I've kind of given myself a job in that I'm making videos regularly and stuff. Which, by the way, job market, like hunting for job right now, horrible. I saw this job listing. It was very clearly a what is it? What's the word? Scam, like AI, generated job listing ad. Oh, it was for a cheese specialist, and I was like, what the hell? It was for $20 an hour. Basically, you're just selling cheese. But it was just like gibberish. Like the wording of it was just all gibberish, and it was listed as 20 an hour for selling cheese. That's, I was honestly, if it was like slightly better, not gibberish. I think if there was misspellings rather than like complete like words making sense, I think I would have like written off as like maybe the whoever wrote this their like the first language is not English, but and then maybe I would have applied because I'd be like whatever, but I don't know. Cheese specialist sounds kind of nice. That sounds kind of chill. 20 an hour. Would y'all do it? I don't know. It seems pretty chill. Okay. Let me leave this off. But yeah, no, it's I think what also like what is like pissing me off about job listings and in general is the sites themselves. I'll do something like I'll search up, jobs closest to me, and then it'll give me jobs like out of state. And I'm like, I very clearly put location, and it says like location near me. I don't know what's wrong with these sites. I think a lot of job sites do the thing that a lot of shopping sites do, where the UI is bad enough that you stay on the site a little bit longer, so that they can like advertise more things to you. A lot of websites do that, or like the search function on sites is bad enough, so that they could get more ad revenue from impressions of ads, because you stay there longer. You know what I mean? It's so like it's so irritating. Anyways, I think that's what a lot of job sites are doing. That sucks. But I don't know. I'm not like I've also like fancied the idea maybe I could just like go work at In-N-Out. uh, or something to that effect. Because that wouldn't be. I mean, there's like a million of them in California. That's not like out of my preference, I guess, or like what's the word? It's not out of like what I would want to work as. Like I'm not opposed to doing a customer service job. But I think right now, I would rather put that time towards either looking for a non-customer service job, like a office job, like I previously had, or working on YouTube for now. And then maybe I'll go to something like In-N-Out or whatever. I think I'd rather do something like fast food than a server job, because I have a really low socialization battery, I don't think I'd make it as a server. Oh, sorry. I'm going in and out of the water because I'm trying to measure. Okay. Talking about the video game now. I'm going in and out of the water right now because I'm trying to measure how far out I want this, because I don't care for putting the deep slate under this one. I just don't. I do care about it maybe here, but then I have the acacia that's here. Yeah. We'll loop it in front of this one. I'm thinking. Let me line this. I'm gonna line this with just deep slate so I can know how far over I'm going. Actually, this could go a little bit more. Anyways, that's what is on my mind. Also, I'd rather like look, because I have a degree in graphic design. I'd rather like look for a graphic design job this time, which is what I mean by office job. But I've applied to quite a few places. I've gotten I've gotten like 2 rejections, and then the rest of it is just radio silence. Which I think a lot of places that I've applied to are just like empty listings, where it's a real listing. It's a real listing by a company. Oh yeah, I want to go further out. I don't know why I'm following this. It's a real listing by a company, but I think it's like they're not actually hiring, which I think is like fine, whatever. I don't know, you know. I'm not gonna like stress out about it. I don't know. I think in today's like in today's everything, I could be stressing out about it, or I could enjoy my life right now. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, how far in? I think I want to push this like whatever this is. I want to take this out. And then I think I'm gonna bring the deep slate up to this point. But I don't want it to go up. I want it to be level. So I think I need to, yeah. I should get a conduit. I have many conduits. I already have one made. I should just do this. This is insufferable. Going up and down for water or air is... How do I do this to myself? I did this entire area without a conduit. Is conduit a word outside of Minecraft? It is, right? Oh, let me Google this. Hold on. Conduit. Can I get like a conduit meeting? A natural or artificial channel through which something such as fluid is conveyed. A pipe, tube, or tile for protecting electrical wires or cables. Means of transmitting or distributing. Okay. So it could be like a drain pipe kind of thing. That could be like a conduit. Okay, so that is a word. I've never used that word outside of Minecraft. What am I here for again? Conduit. Surely I already have one. Yes. And then I need a prismarine. Pop quiz. I keep it in this chest. Yes. I'm so smart. I don't know how much blocks this uses, so I'm just gonna grab whatever. Where am I putting this? We can put it right here, perhaps? You know, I was thinking the other day, I most definitely have a YouTuber voice, quote unquote. But I feel like mentally I do a YouTuber voice when I'm recording and stuff because I am very hyper aware that people can't understand me when I'm speaking my normal voice. You know what I mean? Like I know I mumble. 2, 3. Is this correct? So to kind of like compensate, that's the word. To compensate for the fact that I mumble so much. Ooh, boom. To compensate for the fact that I mumble so much, I put on a YouTuber voice. But that like also makes me really self-conscious about having a YouTuber voice. Cause it almost feels like embarrassing. It shouldn't be. It's not. It's just like it is what it is, right? Is this correct? This feels way too far out. This is way too far out. Sorry if the conduit is heart beating in your ear. One more. Sorry, I gotta make this also look kind of nice. This is not gonna be a permanent structure or anything. I just. Especially like a YouTube Shorts voice. I have like a very distinct. I very distinctly change my voice when I'm recording YouTube Shorts or just like short form content in general. That's for 2 reasons. One, because I want to make sure people can understand what I'm saying. Number 1, and number 2, I gotta speak a little bit faster, right? because otherwise the video's gonna be too long and people are gonna like swipe away. Which it's like whatever if people swipe away. You know, I'm not gonna. I don't know if you guys could tell after doing this for like 6 years. I still haven't really given a damn about like numbers or whatever. But it like almost bothers me if so what I'll do when I'm kind of like testing. Ow! Rude. What I do when I'm testing my YouTube Shorts video and kind of like quality testing them, right? Is I'll put it, I'll like, how do I explain this to people who don't upload videos? I'll post it to my channel, but then it'll still be unscheduled, so it's like not actually published. Yeah, I'll post it like private, right? And then when you post a shorts to private, you can scroll to the next short of like just like whatever random for you suggested short it is. And the way that I kind of quality test my short is I try to see how fast the next person in line is talking and how loud they're talking. Because when I'm scrolling through shorts content, I want to make sure there's like there's not a drastic change in volume and not a drastic change in like, you know what I mean? Like I want it to be kind of like seamless, the way that my videos kind of fit with whatever the next video is or the one before, you know? Because I feel like that's what would keep someone staying for just a little bit longer, is if there's like a seamlessness in like the quality as it transitions between the next video. I think that's like I feel like it's like not really necessary to do, but it's kind of something that I like to do. Okay, how far forward am I bringing this? Cause I don't like it when I'm watching, or you know when you're watching just TV in general, watching like whatever TV, like cable or something, and then, or even if you're watching like a YouTube video just regularly, and the ad break in the middle of the YouTube video is like super loud, and then you go back to the regular YouTube video and it's super quiet. I hate that. I hate that. That's another like reason why I like my video. How did I start this like question? Not question. How did I start this I don't even know what I'm talking about. What is the topic of what I'm talking about? Let me close this. Do I have stone? Not enough. This is gonna collapse if I touch it. Okay. Oh, hello. It is nighttime. This area is not lit up. Actually, this is a good point to check what is and isn't lit up. Let me just go through here real quick. We have something that's a little dark right there. I changed my light. The thing that I use for the light levels is mini HUD, and I changed the settings that the green numbers are lighter green, because I thought that the bright green was obnoxious, and two, I changed it so that 1 will be the number that's highlighted instead of 0. What am I doing? I just need to put a torch down. Because here's it to 1 because I had a reason for this. I think it just bothers me if there's a 1. I think that's all there was. And so I don't have a reason for it. I don't know. I need regular stone. I moved all of my stone. Uh-oh. What will I use to keep up the thing? Oh, you know what? Actually, I have stone up here. Or I should. Hell yeah. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Okay. Whee. Let me think. I'm trying to remember, like, why did I bring up... Oh, I do short. Oh, right, because I was talking about YouTuber voice. Yeah, so if other people are using like a YouTuber, quote unquote YouTuber voice, then I kind of want to lean a little bit into that as well, because I don't want that sharp disconnect of like the ad versus like the content thing of like, you know, volume. But at the same time, I don't want something that's like super YouTuber voice, because that's not me. That is uh that is like way too far removed for me. So, you know, happy medium, I guess, is where I try to go with my stuff. I don't want to fill this up too, I might as well. I could do the thing that Mojang wants me to do, which is get a Nautilus and build on a Nautilus. But I just can't be bothered. Cause I'll be getting up and off of it, and then I'll have to like leash it somewhere when I get off, and then it's just like a whole thing. You know? It's not like a car. A car will stay still. It's not gonna keep moving. Like why do I gotta keep putting my car in park? Why can't it just be break and then it's done? Okay. How far? I think I might not even put this all the way under. I might just wrap it here and around. Hello, Gummy. Thank you very much for the lurking. Appreciate it. Just terraforming today. Hope you're having a good day at work. Did I take my allergy meds last night? My nose is kind of itchy. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh no, I might not have actually. Okay, well. Guess I'm not going outside today. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna follow the cliff here. I don't think I'm gonna actually follow the here. Let's see. What do I want to take on now? We're gonna stop here. This is as far as I'm gonna take on for today. Yeah. So what we're looking at here? What? Hello. Rude. What we're looking at here today. I finished this section that we see in this corner right here in about an hour and a half. That took about an hour and a half. So I'm hoping to, because I already laid down the stone for this, I think I'm just going to lay down the stone for the rest of this within the next hour and a half. I'm hoping that we can at least lay down the stone. So I feel like this other stuff, this is all just bone meal. This is not like super take long to do. I think it also took about an hour or so on this. So if we look at the kind of like a spread here of the deep slate and stuff, this does not look good when you have a conduit. I think this looks a lot better, of course, when you don't have a conduit. That's what I originally designed it for. So like over here, I think it just looks better without it. But it's a pretty even spread of the deep slate, the regular deep slate, the basalt, the smooth basalt. It's not based on any sort of logic. It's just it's supposed to look like dark rock. Hello, Mace Deck. Hello, Mace. How's it going? Welcome to stream. Talk about terraforming. This is not supposed to be like... It's supposed to just be like dark rock, and then like above is like the water wave, like ripples and stuff. Light, you know, passing through. It's kind of like making different patterns. Like this kind of looks like... You guys know what I'm talking about? When you have a pool of water, and then there's like a light ripply things that go through. That's what it kind of reminds me of that. That's what that is. Yeah. Hoping to get this done here. And I've been sketching with deep slate because it seems like the most abundant of it. If I were to kind of like break these up into percentages, it seems like the most abundant is cobble deep slate, and then it's kind of like evenly distributed between the rest, I would say. So maybe like 40, 20, 20, 20. Or something to that effect, more or less. So that's how far back I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna start on the wall. And then how far for this ravine am I going? Actually, I don't think I'm gonna touch the ravine part because I don't know how far in Secret Project. I don't know how far this is gonna go, so kind of don't want to touch this. This is all like, I have to burp, hold on. See how respectful I am in that I mute my microphone when I gotta burp? Okay. I don't know how far in this is gonna go. This is, okay, mild spoilers. This secret project is gonna go to both the lower and upper levels, so I don't want to touch this. Because I don't know, you know? I just don't know. So we will do this section and then this section. I do know I'm not gonna go that far in. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We could do flat layer. I don't like this thing. Kind of want to smooth this out. But yes, for those who did watch my most recent episode, 13, thank you guys very much for the support with that. Hopefully episode 14 will come out the 30th or 31st. I really need to like lock in this week though. I think getting episode 13 out was kind of a drag. Because that one took more than 2 weeks. That one took like almost 3 weeks to finish. And that was just like I just couldn't build fast, you know. And that's kind of like more on me. I think I very briefly talked about it at the start of episode 13. I can't build fast, man. I don't know. Like I'm thinking a lot when I'm building, and that's like as far as like it gets. Oh, this is, I don't like the way that this is. Okay, this is like too much. So what I do is I first lay down the 40% that is the deep slate, roughly, so a little bit less than half, and then I lay down the smooth out deep slate. What would the difference? Cobbled, right? So I do the regular deep slate, and then I will transition to the others. Right. And this one is directional too, so it's like, it's also kind of dizzying. I got dizzy. When was it? Was it yesterday? No, it was the day before. I got dizzy the day before yesterday, doing this. I don't know. I've been catching up with Hermitcraft too, kind of just to get in the zone and just have something on in the background. And man, I don't understand. I put too much here. This is like 50-50 right here. This like segment. Whole section actually. So I need to go back in and kind of like replace some of this. And again, this is not going to be looked at. So if I make mistakes, it's like whatever. People are going to really like scrutinize the terraforming and doing under the water that's under the deck here. I also need to remove these torches. I need to replace these with I'll do it later. So I need to put dead coral under here to look like barnacles. And then maybe things like pale moss, hanging pale moss, and lichen. And then under this under area, but let me get all the stones down. But yeah, I've been going back to watching Hermitcraft to kind of get into the vibe, the feel. And you know, I feel very like seen. I feel very what's the god? It's very relatable when another Minecraft YouTuber can only get one video out once every month or something. So there's like a bunch of different Minecraft YouTubers that I also follow. One, because I just genuinely like Minecraft YouTube content, and two, I like learning about people's process for just creating stuff that I also create. So in this case, it would be Minecraft videos, and I don't understand how some YouTubers can get like a video out every day or every few days, and they're building these big things, you know? Like they gotta have somebody building for them. Like they have to have a ghost builder, because like Minecraft building back in the day was like, yeah, you post like 10-minute videos, or YouTube in general, right? YouTube in general, like if you look at like Jacksepticeye's old videos, or Markiplier's old videos, or even like whatever YouTubers' old videos, it was really just like, here's 10 minutes of gameplay, or maybe it's like 20 minutes of gameplay and then cut down to 10 minutes, and then it's like that's it, that's the video. And it was really entertaining back then, and it still is, you know, nostalgic going back to, but it doesn't fly with today's attention span of folks. So, you know, this is a odd shape. I need to change this. And so, you know, you have people doing more like, you have like a 30-minute video, but it's like very fast, right? And so it's very condensed and a lot of like information. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know how people build that much in every single day. It's like 30 minutes of like 8 hours of recording, and then maybe another 40 hours of building. Which, like, it doesn't sound like, oh, you know, a 4-hour work week. That's like 40 hours. That's a week, though. Right? And they're uploading once every 3 days? Are you kidding me? God. Who are those people? Is that like a scandal? I don't think... Okay, I would also say it's not like a... I'm not, like, shaming people if they have, like, a ghost builder or whatever. If it's like a... If it's like a genuinely... Like... They're just paying someone to help them build in the background, and it's just like a genuinely good relationship between that person and whoever their builder is. Perfectly fine. I just want to know what the answer is as like from a... Hello, Nautilus. I just want to know what the answer is from like a content creator perspective. You know? You know what I mean? I don't think it's like shameful or anything. I think it's just like, I want to know as a content creator. Like, so to like use my mind of how slow I build. I think it would be shameful if someone was lying about it, like straight out lying about it. Like, let's say, they were like really trying to hide it. Like, oh no, I built this all 100 myself, 100 myself, and then I only had 48 hours to build this like mega base or whatever. Like, okay, you didn't sleep. Oh, that's another thing. Okay, again, this is not like shaming in any way. This is just like a behind the scenes of how content creators are able to do what they do. So for context, me myself, I've been spending a lot of time exercising, and you know, cleaning my house, cleaning my room, cleaning, like doing laundry kind of stuff. I kind of just like one time when I was folding my clothes for I just finished doing laundry, and I was folding my clothes. I was thinking, I was like, man, how do people stream for like 12 hours in a day and eat and cook for themselves? Like, let's say they live alone and they cook for themselves and they're doing dishes and they're doing their own laundry and they're streaming for... How do they fit all that? I'm like, they can't be. They can't. There's no way. There's no way that this person lives by themselves. There has to be someone that's like doing the laundry for them, or like, you know, offloading some cleaning thing. Because cleaning takes so long too. I'm just complaining about building taking too long. Let's talk about how long cleaning takes. Oh, right. Like, this is like, come on. Someone has to be cleaning for them. Cleaning takes so long. Oh, the other day I was cleaning the bathroom. It took like, that's like a solid hour. But then, you know, because I mean, I do the full thing, right? Everything in the bathroom's getting cleaned. And I don't know. It's just I don't know. There's gotta be something. What is it? Is it drugs? I'm joking. Yeah, no, I don't know how people do it. And of course, there's a lot of content creators that do have, like, let's say they have like a spouse or like just like roommates, or maybe they have kids that also help around the house. And that's fair. But I feel like quite a few content creators are like genuinely single and they genuinely like live alone. Sorry, I'm trying to get the ratio here right for the floor area. I feel like there are, and then I just, like, I don't know. How do they do it? It's gotta be, what is it? I don't know. I think it's another, like, behind this. Maybe it's like, maybe people don't talk about it because it's too mundane. Like, this conversation is probably so boring. Hi VOD watchers, this is probably so boring. But I think it's, I don't know, I think it's interesting to me. How many of y'all actually clean your house as a content creator? Clean your room. I don't know. Let's put some of this. Or let's do a little this, and then like this. A little visual interest as it. This is like, yeah, this is getting too much into it, but okay. So what here have I not placed much of? I haven't placed much of this. Well, top facing ones. Oh, I hate it. I hate it when it swims when I don't want you to swim. Anyways, next great topic. What's your guys' favorite cleaning products? Personally, I have yet to figure that out. I don't like using bleach. I think bleach is like, I feel like okay, this is such an adult like conversation. This is so boring, but I feel like bleach doesn't clean most things. I feel like it has a very select amount of things that does clean, and the rest of it just changes the color of it. Like mold, it doesn't do anything for mold, right? I have like a completely different loadout of cleaning products if I am dealing with something like mold. Which, you know, it's completely unavoidable in a house and anywhere you live, unless you live on like the vacuum of space. Dude, mold is inevitable, unfortunately. Anyways, okay, we're just gonna change subject because I'm just gonna get way into it. I'm not like huge on cleaning. Like, I don't have all the answers for cleaning. I kind of just, I have like mostly multi-purpose stuff. This is so boring. Anyway, yeah, no, it's, damn. Let me just do this lower area. I'm not gonna go, we're not gonna touch into this. We're not gonna touch that. We're gonna go here, though, and take out this. This is smoothed out. You know, there's games like, what is it? Power washing simulator? Great, you know, great, like, what is it? I haven't played it, so I wasn't gonna play, I wasn't gonna say great game, but like, very popular. That's the word. Very popular game, like power washing simulator. I would like to see like a game that actually uses actual cleaning products, but maybe there's like maybe there's a liability hazard and that kind of thing. Probably. Hard to guess. I think I will build up to about here. Okay, again, putting the 40% down, and then we'll put the 20-20-20. I saw someone, it might have been like Ashley. No. Yeah. Who mentioned, no, was it? Someone in the Fizzcraft community had mentioned that the average lifespan for a content creator is 5 years. It got me thinking, I'm at 6 years now. No, it will be 6 years in November, I think. Or no. When did I start streaming? It was towards the end of or middle of 2020. Maybe. I don't, it's something like that. I'm coming up on about 6 years. And there have been a lot of bouts in my career, if you want to call it that, of being a content creator. Where I've like genuinely just like thought about quitting. But every time, what always comes back to me not quitting is I wouldn't really be doing anything else besides this. You know? And I kind of like thought like, you know what? Yeah, like the second I get some other like really involved, this is a content creation is it's a very involved hobby, you know, from the social aspect to like the mental and emotional aspect of like, you know, you can make your friends here and um like creatively you can be like creatively fulfilled. Obviously there's like a financial thing if you are able to get to that point. If you're able to get to that point. That sounds so what is it, like narcissistic? I don't know. But that's what I mean by involved, is where I'm getting at. It's very involved in that there's a lot of stuff that it could be. I want this to be maybe this. I don't like patterns. See how there's a pattern forming here? It's like a straight line of this. I'm laying it to... It needs to be a little bit more jumbled. Okay. Yeah. This looks fine. Ba, 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 ba. I've also had a thought of completely just like changing my content too, like from gaming to something else. Because I do feel like as I get older, it's kind of like, I don't know. Do I still want to do gaming? And the answer is always yes. So that's why I'm still here, gaming, as I am. I used to have like an actual pattern to how I did this, and then I totally just gave it up, like, partway through. But nobody's gonna know that, so fine. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. I don't really like how flat this is, but, you know, I really have to hold back from over-designing things, is the phrase. People say, you know, uh, people say that I'm very, like, detailed with stuff. A lot of times I think I just over-design things, and that's, like, I think it's more of, like, a bad thing. I feel, okay, when I say over-designed, I mean, like, there are products in the wild that I think are also over-designed. For example, I think, like, I think most social media sites are over-designed. Like, they just have too many features that nobody cares about. And there's no reason to ever care about them. Because they're not tied to any, like, intrinsic need or want. I think most products are, like, you're told what about them to be want, and that leads to the kind of just, like, over-bloating, over-designing of things. If that makes any sense. I don't think it does, but I think some of my builds get to that too. Of like, we don't need this. Nobody needs this. I don't need this whole area is over-designed. That's where that's the point. This whole underwater terraforming, this is entirely over-designed. This is gonna make to one video. This is gonna be the beginning. This is like deadass. This is a start. This is the intro of my next episode. Is what we're gonna look at this for 5 seconds, and then that's it. We're gonna look at this for 5 seconds, and then we're gonna move on to the actual meat of the episode. The meat of the episode, you may be asking, is this thing. This is the actual meat of the episode. So we're gonna be looking at this for 5 seconds. Maybe I don't know. And again, this is why it takes me so long to build anything, because I'm over designing. I can't bring myself to like design the right amount though. Overachieving? I guess in my head, I'm also overachieving. It's like, what the frick? Whatever. Let's go back to talking about cleaning products, right? Okay. You know what's crazy? I feel pretty okay talking on stream and stuff. I'm not like a huge talker when it comes to in-person events and parties kind of thing. Hello? Why am I stuck? Sorry. I hate swimming in Minecraft. Okay, I am out of this stuff. And I'm also out of this stuff. Yeah, talking. That's what I was talking about. I can yap on stream for what the hell ever about whatever what. God forbid can I talk like at social events. And then people are like I've noticed as I've gotten older. This wasn't a thing when I was younger. But I think as I've gotten older, I've kind of like gotten a reputation for being kind of mysterious, I think. But not in like a cool mysterious way, but in like a stranger mysterious way. If that makes any sense. I don't know. I don't know anything to say. And so whenever I do talk, I've noticed this. Like my little tiny social brain, oops, that's not what I wanted to do, has picked up a nuance in how people perceive me. And that is when I talk, everybody goes quiet. I think it's because it happens so rarely that people started doing that. And I think I find it kind of like respectful in a way of like, oh, it's nice that people aren't talking over me as much. Because I feel like when I was younger, more people would talk over me. Like, I don't know, maybe I was annoying or something. But as I've like aged, I guess I think I've lowered how much I talk by a lot, like just drastically. I feel like I used to talk a lot when I was younger, maybe. I think I just have less stuff to say. Whoa, that's the sentence. I feel like I just have less stuff to say to other people in general. I've also just like become like way more comfortable being quiet. You know what I mean? Sometimes you kind of just like say things just to fill the noise, which is what I'm doing with streaming, right? I'm I'm just saying things to fill the noise or fill the silence. Sorry, that's the phrase. I'm just saying things to fill the silence. But as I've gotten older, I've kind of just been more, yeah, whatever. We could just be quiet. We could just sit in silence. It's chill. And it's nice. Dude, silence is so good. Not in like a I don't like you talking way, but in like a I get dopamine. And, you know, I gain dopamine from silence. This is like going full circle. Beginning of the stream, I was talking about how a social battery is really low. Yeah, dude. It's so nice. My dog is snoring. You guys can't hear it because she's like 6 feet away from me, but I just woke her up, I think. Okay, sorry. Anyway. I need more of this. See, I could get like really detailed and I could put these like little heads down and I could put more of the stairs down kind of thing, or I could do like different types of deep slate because there's like 40 of them, but I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do all that. This is detailed enough. Okay. Okay. This is looking pretty good. I had a thought about something. What was it? I don't know. It's only been 30 minutes. Damn, I did this fast. Holy smokes. I started this at the 30-minute mark on stream, and it's an hour mark now. Wow, okay. We might be able to do a lot more done. Whoa, that's not... we might get a lot more done than I thought I was going to. Okay. We can... I don't want to saturate on that. We could build a bit more of this, maybe? And then maybe we'll lower the level of this to this one. Sorry. I'm like, kind of mumbling. Oh, yeah. I have, like, several custom biomes now, basically, that I've established here. Nighttime. You know, we have the cypress trees up there, and then we have this deep slate water thing. Because it's in relation to this, right? So we have the above water, kind of like wall formations, and you know this is tied into like the storage room is also like this, right? And then I need to extend this to here, this whole section. I kind of don't want to do this section until I figure out what's above it. I gotta do things in order, and I hate that. I hate that I have to do things in order. When I have to do things in order, I have to, again, tying back into the over designing things. I have to do things in order so that I don't have to unbuild what I've built. You know what I mean? So for example, before I did all this terraforming, I had to figure out where the pier was going to be and how far down I was going to put that. Because otherwise, if I did this first, then I would have to undo it if, you know, if the pier was going a different direction. You know what I mean? Or like I needed to build, like this first before I built the boats. Because obviously if I built the boats first and then there wasn't enough room for this main pier, then again, that wouldn't make sense, right? That's like another thing. But then I had to spend time planning that. And then that's more time spent building. Again, just over designing things. And these aren't things that I feel like most YouTubers, including myself, I don't like include that part in my videos because it's just like extraneous stuff. Like, oh, I spent like 4 days planning this. Like, okay, it's all like what does it look like visually though? Well, it's all in my head. I can't. My guys, want to see what's on my head? It's empty. Where is it? Where's my head? It's empty. Even there we go. There, see, it's empty. Let me. I want to smooth this out. I think I just built over it. Whatever. Hello, squid. I'm just complaining. We're just complaining to complain. Okay. That is what we're doing. I don't need to build this up. We can build on top of it. So let's get the 40 down. Which, like, if you... Again, this is not, like, critiquing or anything. This is just, like, saying it matter-of-factly. If you watch YouTubers, Minecraft YouTubers that post very often, talking, like, once a week or more, and you'll notice in their videos that you'll usually see the build that they're doing is, like, isolated in some way. Or they don't have like wide angle shots. Or if you see if you compare that to YouTubers like, let's say, B-dubs, who does more like wide angle shots, you'll see that like you'll actually see like the scale and the size of the build. How do I explain this? So when you're building something, let's say when you're building when you're building something in Minecraft, let's say I wanted to build specifically just this house. If I built this house by itself, honestly, it would look probably kind of bad. The only reason why this one singular house looks as good as it is because I've developed kind of like a visual language of everything else around it, right? Which takes a lot of time. And I'm not like tooting my own horn when I say that. I'm just, again, like saying it matter of factly. If you want to build a thing, then you have to kind of like build the edges around it too. A lot of Minecraft builds look bad because it's in the untreated natural biomes of Minecraft. I think a lot of houses that people build in Minecraft could look a lot better if they put like a street in front of it, or if they put like light posts, or like, you know, things that like the little details around a house that you see in real life. But again, that takes a lot of time, and that's not like conducive. Wait, what is the word? Conducive meaning. Yes, conducive. That's not conducive to, you know, a 15-minute video that you want to post on the internet. No, you still have to spend like whatever many hours editing and stuff. I feel like I've talked about this a lot. This is really like, this is almost depressing. Being a YouTuber is kind of depressing. There's a lot of like I guess like creative. There's a lot of creative sacrifices, I guess, is the closest word I can think of. You kind of have to take on. Of like, okay, am I posting this, or am I like spending more time on it? Is this more like an art, or is this a product? I guess that's just life, you know? A lot of my, most of my shorts are like, this is, you know, something I put time and effort into making. Some of them are like, yeah, no, this is just a product. This is just a meme, or this is just a trend. I don't want to spend too much time on it, whatever. I just wanted to post something. It's pretty rare that I do that, because I'd rather not post anything at all if I'm not going to put effort into it. That's just my thought, though, for my own stuff. Because again, the thing that drives me to keep doing this is that, I mean, I would do this whether I was making money on it or not. Is the art of it as that sounds, I don't know. It's art. It's my art. Where's my, oh, this. Put this away. I don't need freaking pufferfish. I think YouTube videos are art. You guys think any YouTube videos have made it into like big name museums yet? Like you know, video form? Yeah, right. A lot of museums can do like video form kind of stuff as part of their collections. That's a thing, right? It's been so long since I've been to a museum. I used to be very regularly going to museums, mostly for school, but I'm a fan of museums. I like museums. It's been a minute. Actual like art museum. Go to one. Summer trip. Summer plans. Ba, 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 ba. Getting a lot done. Very proud of myself. I mean, to be fair, this isn't like difficult work or anything. I'm kind of just like free flow, and I've already got a system down. So, and materials already gathered. Yeah, I should do this more often. Chatting. I guess I could say I'm also like in a good mood. I don't think I would be able to build this fast if I wasn't in a good mood. Which is another thing. Hey, back to more like behind the scenes content creator stuff. I personally cannot I cannot build if I'm in a bad mood. Like I have to go fix being in a bad mood by like usually I go for a walk. My go-to. Which when I was younger, I'd be like, if someone told me while I was in a bad mood, if someone told me to go for a walk to fix it, that would piss me off some more. But if I had like come to that decision by myself, like yeah, I think I'll go for a walk and that'll fix it. Then it'd be a lot better. It's kind of like a when you're about to go do the dishes, but then your mom tells you to go do the dishes, and not like you're like, damn, dude, I don't want to do the dishes anymore. Isn't that weird? There's like, what's the psychology behind that? Of like I guess like being more convinced to do something if you, oh, this is a marketing tactic too, isn't it? Of like you're more convinced that a product will work if you came to the conclusion that a product works before instead of the product telling you it'll work. That's a marketing thing too, isn't it? Of like, oh yeah, dude. That's like a psyop thing though. Is that the word? I heard Jelly say this. I mean, is that a word, right? Psyop. Meaning. We're learning a lot of words. Psychological operation. That's what it means. Military operation. Yeah. No, that's just marketing. Okay, yeah. It's getting way too deep. Change subject, guys. We're talking about, let's go back to talking about cleaning supplies. Okay. I don't like this one dirt block. I also don't like how I kind of want to replace this with sand again. I've been flexing my eyebrows this whole time, focusing on the screen, and I just realized that my right eyebrow kind of hurts. I'll take a sip of my water. Hold on. Also take a sip of my coffee. Good stuff. Okay. What are you doing? What doing? This is there. I feel like I should just fill this with, oops. Sand. Oh my god, I only have, oh my god, okay. Okay, okay, everything's fine, everything's fine. I don't want it too close, so we're gonna do this. Nope. Stop swimming when I don't want you to swim. Hello, Teeny Snail. Thank you very much for the head pat. I appreciate it. Dude, I've gotten so much done. It's only been 45 minutes since I started doing all this terraforming. And I got like all of this done. Like from here to here. Oh my god. Holy smokes. I think we're gonna stop here and then we're gonna do, because we have a lot of bone meal to do. I'm doing well. How are you? Hope you're doing well as well. I'm in a pretty good mood today, I think. I won't get into the details, but like low-key, I kind of had a bad day yesterday. Well, I wouldn't say bad day. It was just a really weird day. It was a very strange day. I think objectively a pretty strange day. And you know, it's just like, whatever. Clean your room, know you're waiting a grocery. Hell yeah. I was just talking about cleaning my bathroom earlier. Cleaning in general. Cleaning in general just takes so much time. Doing laundry. Um, as I've gotten older though, I feel like cleaning has become very meditative to me. Um, put on some good tunes and it's like almost like a reward. Shoot, reward myself with some music. Good music. And I had to just like not focus on anything else in the world. Hell yeah. Okay. How far... Question is, how far back here do I actually want to do this? I think I'm gonna stop where I am standing. That's probably what I'll do. What I'll do? Not where I'll do. That doesn't make any sense. I don't want to have to undo a lot of this terraforming or cover it up because I have other plans here. We have a lot of plans. Lots and lots of plans for Driftwood Wharf. I still need to record the intro for my next episode now that I think about it. It's fine. I'll do that some other time. Do I want to? So I went on a hour-and-a-half long walk yesterday. And then Thursday, I also did another really long walk. Do I want to do another one today? I feel like every time I go for a long walk, that's been my exercise, right? That's my go-to exercise. I think to myself, I feel like I should just start running. I'm at the this is like a midlife crisis moment or something. I'm contemplating running as a hobby, and that's not good. You don't mind cleaning yourself, but you're also disabled. I hate losing living energy on it. Ah, yeah. It's a what's the word? Up down thing. I also have to like be in the mood too. But I'm sorry to hear that. Um, I was gonna grab something and then I forgot about it. What am I grabbing? What am I out of? I have this. I have that. I have this. I think I was gonna grab more of that. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Boop, boop. Oh no. Oh no, the sleepers are coming in. Oh god. No, I can't fall asleep. No. If only I could like figure out exactly how to put myself in a good mood. Oh, I was talking about running. Right. If I could like figure out how to put myself in a good mood every day, I could be this productive. Do you guys think running is the answer? Should I start running? Jogging for fun? I feel like this is something that I should like bring up to Jelly. And I think Jelly would like I don't know what Jelly would say. Not like a this is not like a hate running comment or anything. This is like a there's like a saying of like if your friend starts to suddenly like pick up running to like check up on them because like who does that? Releases endorphins, maybe. If your friend suddenly starts marathoning or whatever, they're having a midlife crisis, something to that effect. I've heard something like that. Um, it's like a joke meme. You know, y'all know memes kind of thing. Okay, I think this is good enough. We could start placing down the bone meal and such. Yeah, I almost want to take away the conduit because I like doesn't look good. This doesn't look good if it's so bright. Okay. Yeah, see, it's supposed to be dark. It's supposed to look dark. Dark and cold. And those lards are not supposed to be there, but they're there for now. I hear... John, are you coughing? Are you okay? I hear John in the next room coughing. Okay. Yes. We will start bone mailing. I think this is good enough. This is good enough for now. Let's get to the, I guess, a bit more decorative part of terraforming. You know, where's the line drawn between terraforming and just decoration? Right? When you're making a custom biome, all right? So in the steps of making a custom biome, where is the line drawn for when you're terraforming versus decorating? I might need some of that. I don't need the pufferfish. I got too much pufferfish. Bone meal. Need lots of that. Might need some of this. Probably some of this. Dead coral and stuff. How much of this am I using for this area? Midlife crises aren't always how the look and how it changes lives. Maybe. I feel like if I were to ignore like the media and just like look at the other adults in my life from when I was a kid and they were maybe experiencing midlife crisis, or my fellow adults now, I feel like a lot of my friends now are not leaning towards midlife crisis events that are what older adults in my life had experienced, if that makes any sense. I feel like back in the day, older adults around me, their midlife crisis were like buying a boat, even though they financially should not be doing that, or something like that effect. But now I think midlife crisis for my friends around me are like genuinely following their dreams, but like in very safe manner, you know. I feel like that is that has become what like a quote unquote midlife crisis. What am I doing? We're gonna do this now. Yes, we're gonna do this now. Which I guess is not really a crisis if you really think about it. I guess that's what I'm getting at. I think nowadays I think people don't have crisis. I think they just have revelations. Oh my god, is that crazy? Is that crazy to say? I think nowadays people aren't having midlife crisis. They're having midlife revelations. I feel like I'm also having midlife revelations, which I hope I'm not hitting my midlife. That's not good. I hope I live longer than double my age, but I'll have like a quarter life crisis. I don't want to do this work. I can go up. What did I put in these again? Oh, that's right. Okay. I think I really want to use more coral in season 2 of Fizzcraft. Which again, season 2 of Fizzcraft is starting mid-July, or no. It's season 1 of Fizzcraft is ending end of July. So season 2 is sometime after that. I don't think we have an actual date yet. But I'm thinking that season 2, I want to use more dead coral. I'm already using kind of a lot of dead coral now for my storage. You guys see my storage cove? It's all dead coral along the walls, which I think it looks so cool. I think dead coral is so underused. But because it looks like stone, it looks like different types of stone, you know? And I guess like in survival mode, it's like the reason why it's so underused is it's hard to get, but it's not that hard to get. Come on. What else? Yeah. Uh, Despite everything, I think we are going in positive direction in society. Yeah, you know. I think there is a despite everything, I think there is a net positive. Yeah. I think this is it for now. I'll do the fans and stuff. Oh, excuse me. God, scary. Scare. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Okay. Anyway, I'm fine. I'm fine. Is there any more I need to kill? Do I need to employ like a dolphin or something to kill these? But yeah, no, I've seen a lot of like folks on uh okay, hold on. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with that statement. We're gonna just follow your dreams, guys. That's where we're going with that statement. Okay. Let's I kind of want to put like a bigger thing of coral right here. So we have like little guys, right? We have little guys of coral bits kind of like lining this. Kind of want to do like one big one. Just one. Maybe right here. Kind of cute. You know, this is like some freaking Skywars looking build going up, but does anybody know the the physics as to which coral grows? Does that even make any sense? They don't grow towards the sun, do they? They're animals, right? Coral? Coral's an animal? Do you guys know the song Vienna by Billy Joel? I've obviously like I've heard that song a long time ago, but I had listened to it again recently. Uh, I'll just play it. But it's got me like kind of in the feels. What's the best way to add this to the playlist without changing the playlist? As Coral's animal? Yeah. Play next. Sorry, killers, we're skipping you. The feeders, they don't photosynthesize. Okay, so they wouldn't necessarily grow towards the sky. Or like up. Or would they grow like against gravity? They don't, right? They just like grow like whatever direction. So let's listen to the song. Ooh, okay. Towards the sun still. I think that's fine. Maybe I'll have some. I'll have another one like growing this way. Well, it's not growing, it's dead. But I guess a skeleton of what it used to be. I'd grown this way probably. Okay, so that was Vienna by Billy Joel, which again, you know, I probably have heard many songs uh by Billy Joel, and but you know, it's like older songs I don't really like listen to on repeat. They're kind of just like incidental, you know, hear it in a Macy's or something. But I think a day or two ago I had listened to it again. It was just like randomly recommended on my playlist. Um and I was like, "Huh, this is kind of like how I feel right now." So that song is about uh you don't like the chorus goes let me lower this again, sorry. The chorus goes, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? And that this whole song is just about like you don't have to have it all figured out and have all your dreams like sorted in your 20s and your 30s or whatever. And you don't have to like live your like fast life and achieve all your dreams all at once kind of thing. That's kind of how I feel about a lot of things in my life, you know? Cuz I like really enjoy taking things slow. I really enjoy uh you know, living my life, enjoying like, you know, it's just like so nice, just relaxing. I it's like I could I've never been a competitive person. Um and so it's kind of it's like nice, you know. Um it's nice. Let's see. Let's oops. That's not what I wanted. Um where am I going with this statement? Yeah, what we were talking about earlier about like midlife crises and that kind of stuff. I feel like a lot of people who like experience the stereotypical midlife crisis of like going off and buying a boat, even though financially you should probably not do that, or like making I guess irresponsible decisions. I think are they just need to learn. They just need to listen to Vienna by Billy Joel. Also, hello, Jelly. Jelly. We're talking about Billy Joel. We're talking about music. Rushing eats away quality of experience. Yeah, yeah. I'm enjoying. You know, I'm for the past 6 years, I've been enjoying being a small content creator. I kind of just enjoying this as a hobby. You love visual, yeah. We were talking about Vienna. Um, I've also been listening to Piano Man and kind of like actually like listening to lyrics and trying to absorb it. It's nice. It's like it's very validating, you know? It's very validating. Also just kind of like listening to that era of music. I kind of miss when uh I mean I that would be kind of like dishonest to say miss because I wasn't alive when this music was written. But I kind of it's nice listening to music where an actual like story is being told throughout the length of the song. You know what I mean? A lot of older music is long, you know, like 5 or 8 minutes long, because tells like an entire thing, like a whole trilogy of stuff. Um, I guess what I miss is I miss hearing it more often on the radio and stuff. Where stuff on the radio is so like, it's very like short songs. A lot of songs nowadays are like short stuff. Which I guess is also related to attention spans, if you really think about it. I really like just less mainstream. I gotta go less mainstream. And the ones that are mainstream doing that are making heartbreaking albums that you just can't listen to because they're just too real. Anyways, Jelly, how's it going? How you doing? We're talking about midlife crises, the concept of, and Billy Joel, and enjoying life, and how Vienna waits for you. Has deep meaning. There's no correction, lore knowledge to understand. Yeah, I think it's really, again, trying to up my musical understanding of songs and things. It is really nice when, a very deep meaning can be conveyed without, like, I guess, like, very deep meaning can be conveyed with less words. I was gonna grab more dead coral. We're just gonna do all this. We're gonna just kill all of this. I have more coral in my storage. I think also, like, this, I'm not like, I feel like it gets a little bit, what is the word? Egotistical, I guess. When I say, like, songs with deep meaning, I still listen to stuff that has like no meaning, I think that's nice too, especially when I'm cleaning. I don't want to be crying my eyes out to music when I'm cleaning. I want to listen to like whatever nonsense pop stuff, which I'm not saying nonsense in a bad way. I'm saying nonsense in a this is serving its purpose kind of way. Some really amazing music comes out now, but it's full of references, catchy filter, which is fine. It's hard to understand. Yeah. Or when someone says like, "Oh, you don't really get this song though because you need to know all their lore or whatever." Because the artist went through this and then they did that, and then they had a really bad breakup, and then it's a little too much. But also, I think it's fine. I think it's fine if an artist does that too, because an artist is making art for themselves, which is also fine. I'll tell you guys a story. So, back when I was in elementary school, okay, there was this guy that I really wanted to be friends with, and I found out that he was a huge fan of All American Rejects, the band. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a sociable person. I'm gonna be a sociable child, and I'm going to listen to All American Rejects so I can have something in common with this person. So I want to make friends and be a sociable child. And so what I did was I was like, oh, they recently released an album. I'll go listen to the new album and I'll mention to them and talk about it or whatever. So I did that. I went on freaking YouTube and I listened to whatever music songs they had released already. They had already released in music video form on their YouTube and that kind of stuff, and and I brought it up to them. I was like, oh hey, yeah, I listened to the new song and I think I really liked it because I genuinely did really like whatever the new song was. And this my classmate was like, oh, no, I hate the new album. I'm so disappointed in them, and was like, and we're like 10. I was like in like 5th grade or something, 4th grade. I remember thinking to myself like, oh man, I really flunked this social interaction, didn't I? I really thought I could make a friend this way by trying to have something in common with someone. I guess that's not how that works. But just like thinking about music in that way. Yeah, mission failed. Hi Donut, how's it going? Mission failed. No friends for me. Um but like I don't know, thinking about music, I think thinking about music in general is so like hard for me because I want to simply enjoy it, you know? But if I'm thinking about art and if I'm going to a museum like visual art, it's hard for me to not think about it in a critique kind of way. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's like a non answer of to a non question, but child parroting Elisa. And it's all American rejects, you know. It's like a mainstream like group. It's like it's like I don't know. Anyways, and I was sad because I was like, oh, this song is like actually kind of catchy. It's on the radio, and I wanna like this song as a child that I am. But now I feel embarrassed because nobody else I know likes them, and you know, there's like somebody in my class that's like actively disappointed in them for whatever reason. Anyway, and then I never became friends with that person because that's just how they were, which I guess is for the better that I did become friends with them. Listen to music. What you guys listen to? Yeah. Which I guess I could I guess the way to do that, the way to listen to music purely as a listener, I guess, is to not talk about it. I think that's really the way, because I feel like when I talk, like, you know, now that I've talked about Billy Joel, I can't listen to his music as purely as a listener no more. But I feel like the less I talk about something, the more I just feel it, which feels backwards because I feel like you feel things more when you talk about it too. Like, you know, I don't know, you know? I don't know what I'm getting with that. Again, it's like a non-statement, but yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh man, it's catchy song. Oh well, okay, I guess. Went to back and I felt like, yeah. Yes, Jelly, yes. Yeah. So sometimes it do be like that. And sometimes it don't be like that. And that's okay. Oh, Jelly, I was talking about you earlier. I've been thinking about starting to go jogging and running. That's where I've got. That's what that's where I am in my era of unemployment. I'm considering like marathoning and going running. Should I be worried? Should anybody be I've been lost to the. That's where I've gone. And I was like, to chat, I was like, I should tell Jelly this, and maybe Jelly will have an opinion about this. That's where I am in my life. I'm considering running, like, as a hobby. I'm considering exercising as a hobby. What the frick? Is there a dolphin? Kill it. Sorry, guys. I hate dolphins. Sorry I had to see that. That's where I am in my quarter life crisis, I guess, if you want to call it that. I don't know, midlife crisis, somewhere in between. I kind of like this one that I have right here. This like boxy looking one. I kind of like this, like whatever that is. That's where I am in my life. I'm considering exercising as a hobby, which, like, if you told, I don't like exercising. But if you told my, like, 13-year-old self who hated running the mile every freaking class period for PE, if you told my 13-year-old self, yeah, in X amount of years you'll be considering this as a hobby while I'm mid-running, I would have killed you on the spot. Happens our age. You either go to Japan or run marathons. You know what's crazy? I've been to Japan already, so I guess I'm going for a marathon. I guess this is what I'm doing. Oh my god. And, you know, in this economy, it's not like I can afford to go to Japan again as an unemployed adult. So I guess, you know, Um, Jelly, did I tell you about uh the job listing I saw recently for a cheese specialist? Did I tell you about that? I don't think I did. Marathon it is, yeah. Um, I think I already told Chad about this, but uh, I saw a listing for a cheese. Is that a specialist or entrepreneur or something? Some fancy business word. Cheese something. It was for 20 an hour to sell cheese. Okay? And this is 100% a scam, like AI job listing. It's not real listing. Because, you know, LinkedIn does not, they don't vet their job listings. Okay? They just let who the hell ever post a job listing. And it was for 20 an hour, and it was just gibberish. It was just gibberish. And one of the lines was, "Do you like cheese?" Question mark. And the rest of it was gibberish. Oh. What if you're too broke to go to Japan to able to run marathons? Yes. You can take crocheting or sourdough. I think sourdough is a very popular one too. If Kami is still lurking, Kami was lurking earlier. If you're still here, Kami. If you could talk about your sourdough making. I think Kami does sourdough making, right? Sourdough making? Sourdough bread baking? Uh-oh. That's not good. Sourdough is very popular. Speaking of sourdough, have you guys ever had a clam chowder, sourdough, clam chowder and sourdough, you know what I mean? Clam chowder and sourdough? So good, dude. So freaking good. I got a clam chowder, we got a clam chowder store right here. Whoops. Hold on. Hold on. We got welcome to welcome to the Clam, where we sell clam chowder and sourdough bread bowls. This is a sourdough bread bowl, by the way. My attempt at. Welcome to the clam chowder store. Yes. I don't think I'll do a marathon, though. I'm not there yet. I would need to work up to that, I think. If I do a marathon, I'm doing it slow. I'm walking it. At this point. My level of physical ability at this current moment is I can't run for very long, but I can walk forever. I don't know what it is about walking. I like walking. I could keep doing that. That is the thing I am able to do. Running, I don't really believe in myself that much yet. I'll do a couple small ones. Okay. How many of these? We could do one big one maybe right there, and then a couple small ones right here. What were we talking about earlier? We were talking about music earlier. Oh, another thing else, another hobby, another midlife crisis hobby I was thinking about taking on. I kind of want to go back to learning guitar. I took one guitar class in high school, and I was not good at it. Objectively, not great. I don't understand music theory. I can't like stay on beat for it to like save my life. You could put a gun to my head, and I will not be on beat for anything. But maybe I can now as an adult. I don't know. You have both of those? Nice. New one? Rabbits? Adore your rabbits? That's cute. Rabbits are cute. I don't think I'm not the... I've had hamsters, and I've had a guinea pig. I don't think I could take care of rabbits, though. I think rabbits kind of scare me a bit. Because they're a bit more fragile, right? Like, I guess, like, just overall taking care of them, they're a bit more fragile. Like, immunity-wise, health-wise, physically. As if, like, a hamster isn't also just, like, fragile. You guys know what I mean. You could fit a hamster, like, in the palm of your hand. I need something a little bit sturdier. Like a lobster. Oh, I also have a chihuahua, so I guess that would also knock me out of the, of being able to take care of a hamster. Or, what am I talking about? Rabbits. I feel like I could just do a small one right here. Yes and no, they're fragile and should have higher level care than usually get. Yeah, I also don't, I think for me, what is like a make or break of like whether I'll have a certain pet is if I can find someone who would be able to take care of it when, let's say, I go out of town, or I mean like even like just traveling in general. Which I don't think I'll be able to find someone to, if I had a hamster or a rabbit. Why do I keep saying hamster? If I had a rabbit, I don't think I would be able to find someone to take care of it. I would have to find like a hotel. Is that a thing? A chihuahua is happy medium between hamster and lobster. Yeah, I have a chihuahua, and it is in fact the happy medium between a hamster and a lobster. You're so right. Damn, Jelly, that's hilarious. Yeah, no. I was also thinking about a lizard, because like lizards you don't have to feed every single day. And if I think it, right? You don't have to feed certain lizards every single day. They can like, they're supposed to like go out. A reptile that doesn't have to eat every single day, I think I could also do. Because I don't have to worry about finding a sitter. Whereas like a dog, I could find a sitter for a dog, because more people in my life have dogs or have had a dog. And those aren't like, I feel like those are more common sense to take care of. Rabbits can be litter trained? Really? I did not know that. I think one of my distant cousins. I think one of my distant cousins has rabbits, or had rabbits. I have not kept in contact with them at all though, so I don't remember. And I won't be able to figure that out. Oh, you know what? Let me get something. Reptiles are great equipment to keep them giving. Oh yeah, because I need like lights, like the heater light things, right? My biology teacher in high school had a snake. I think his name was like Charlie or something. That's the end of that sentence. Oh, she also had a turtle. Oh no, she had two turtles. My biology teacher had two turtles. One was named Juicy, and the other one was named Pickle. But they were separated for some reason. Like one of them lived at like either her house or like another student's house, and then the other one like lived in the classroom. What was I gonna get? Pale moss. We'll get a few of each of these, and I think I'll just bone meal a bunch of this. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Actually, let me do the bone meal. Where am I? Here. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. I want this one. And then I want to put it here. And then we're going to do this. And then, does this work with... Oh, it works with Silk Touch too? I don't have to use shears? I can use both. I like how the newer blocks, Mojang is doing that. Like, you can use both Silk Touch and shears, so you don't have to figure it out. Jelly is online! Oh my god! Oh my god, hi! Oh my god! Do you wanna goop? Tell me about Billy Joel. Oh my god. She says her mom was watching TV in full volume. You have to be the right ones. Most stuff marked for them is trash. A lot of knowledge is being available on Google search. Totally doable. We have to take care of. Yeah. I feel like most people that I know that have reptiles, they don't just have one reptile. They have like a lot of reptiles and they have like an encyclopedia knowledge about their reptile. Like I've never in my life met a casual reptile haver. You know? That's not a thing. There's no such thing as a casual reptile haver. Okay. Nobody casually has a reptile. Let's do this first. Potato chip pets? What does that mean? Oh, yeah. Okay, I get the phrase. Yeah. Can't just have one. You can't just have one. That's funny. I've never heard of that phrase. That's a good phrase. Can't just have one. Can these go underwater? They cannot. Oh, they can. But oh, okay. Skunk owner? What do you mean skunk owner? People can own skunks? I've seen people have like raccoons as pets. Possibly still questionable. People have skunks as pets? What? Whomst? Who the hell is... There's a distribution system? What? Personally, okay, again, I'm not like judging or anybody. You know, this is like... Who the hell has a skunk as a pet? What do they do about the stinky stuff? They spray. I feel like it... What? Glands are removed. That sounds like abuse, almost. That sounds like cats getting declawed. Is that like the equivalent of... I'm sorry, I'm not judging. If this is like genuinely like a humane way to care for an animal, domesticate an animal. Is this a humane way to domesticate an animal? Then okay, I guess. Sure. I'm more curious than anything. Educate me. Is it genuinely like oh god. Viral sensation moment. Streamer gets canceled for judging skunk owners. And they have no idea, but science teacher helped to care skunks. What? Okay. In spring when their rescues are at capacity. Rescues? Skunk rescues. Skunks scare me, dude. The first time I saw a skunk in person was like a year or two ago. Because they're just not common in my area. I saw one. This was so funny. I saw what I thought was a wig on the floor of my neighbor's house. Okay, my neighbor has like 1 million cats. They also have a really nice garden. And sometimes I kind of just like sit on like the wall that's like by their garden and just like relax for a little bit while I'm halfway through my walk with my dog. And in one of their little garden areas, they have like a... If I were to like... Okay. It's kind of like this, right? They just have like a sectioned off area of a garden, and then I was like sitting on the wall, and then like to my side, I was like, oh, what is that? Looks like a wig. Did someone like throw a wig there? Because it's like right next to a school. I was like, who left their black and white wig? And then it like animates itself. Okay, this wig, it animates itself. It starts lifting itself in the air like a ghost is is raising it by like a fishing wire, and I see legs and I see something a little pink right in the center, and I turn around and I ran. I turned around and I ran so fast because I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a wig. I never ran so fast. Me and my dog. That's the marathon, really. That's the jogging hobby forming. No, I did not get sprayed, luckily, but I was pretty close to it. You know, I pretty close to it. Yeah. We recognize that skunks are not domesticated while they have specialized needs. Sunglasses can move surgically. Doesn't negatively affect them. I suppose so. If they're like intended to stay in captivity and their glands are removed, then that's probably fine. I think I would be worried if their glands are removed and then they're released to the wild, because that's like their defense mechanism, right? From my limited knowledge of animals. Anyway. Okay, let's see. We're not gonna use this anymore. We use more of this. I want to put some of this in here. But yeah, skunks. That was my first time ever seeing a skunk in person near my house. I've seen a lot of raccoons and a lot of possums. Opossums. Opossums? You guys know what I'm talking about. The American kind. I've seen a lot of those guys. First time seeing a skunk. It's getting a little too dense. This look okay. So I need to add the dead coral fans still to the sides of these, but I think this part looks pretty good. Oops. Right here already. Add some of this. I don't want it to be too dense with the seagrass. Like, this is too dense. This is like too much. Break this up a little bit. Yeah. Never released Animal Born. Yeah. With the, yep. Cat got sprayed by skunk once. Damn. Damn, it spread like a disease. That's so funny. I'm so sorry to hear that, Donut. Is it true that you use like tomato soup to clear the spray smell? Is that a thing that's real? Is that just a myth? I feel like I've seen that only on the cartoons. I don't think I've like I've never met someone who actually got sprayed by a skunk. We did, but it's apparently that's a myth. Oh. Hi, Kali. How's it going? I'm going to stream. Okay, you know what's a crazy thing about kelp? You can trim kelp so it doesn't grow too tall. And I think that's great. I love that. I like having the little kelps. I think having it short and tiny like this is so cute. It's a nice variation in the seagrass. And it makes it almost look fluffier. You know? Me coming in here just to call Donut poo-poo. Damn. What are you gonna do about that, Donut? Tiny kelp is so cutesy. Yeah, it's so cute. It's like waving hi. It's like one of those inflatable things that they put in front of car dealerships. I have some over here as well. I think looks really good. Like this right here. Ugh, it's so cute. It's so cute. It has like a nice little movement, little depth. That's nice. Yeah, the only thing that this is missing is the dead coral fans, I think. I think this is a good density. I don't want to use too many materials, I guess, on this. What is the sentence? Again, I don't want to use too many materials on this because you're not going to see it from above. You're quite literally only going to see this if you get dunked in the water. Like, if you're standing above here, like, you don't see any of that. Maybe you see this. But again, this is like, I'm basically wasting time and materials on something that is just going to bother me if I don't do it. It's just gonna bother me if I don't do it, so I gotta do it to some degree so that I'm not bothered by it. This down for a second. We're just gonna do some fans now. Do some of these too. Sure. Let's see. What other strange animals do I see? Here in California, we got like a million lizards. You know, if I was really serious about like taking care of reptiles, if I was like actually no, if I was an unethical, insane reptile enjoyer, I would probably just take a bunch of reptiles from like my backyard. There's so many. They're just freaking out, like little guys, they're just everywhere. Again, probably irresponsible taking animals from like a habitat, not habitat, but like actual nature, where they need to like eat the bugs. Would be like that's not good for the environment. But man, there's so many. These snakes over there? Yeah, there's snakes. There's snakes everywhere. What? California? It's California. There's snakes too. I think the entirety of California has snakes up until like basically the California-Oregon border. Then it gets too cold, probably. There's this type of lizard that I see occasionally that almost looks like a skink, but it's not a skink. It's like something else. But it has like a really fat head and like really tiny arms and legs that it's like almost snake-like a little bit. If you don't see its tiny little legs and arms. Those guys, I wonder how they like... I wonder how they live. Because they're so fast, but like how are they so fast if their legs are so tiny? I have no idea what you're talking about, Teeny Snail. There's a type of lizard that like I'm pretty sure it's not a skink, but it looks like one, and they move strangely fast despite having really short arms and legs. I think they probably use more of their belly to move, if I were to assume, like how else, right? How else little guy move? If not belly dancing. Little guy's belly dancing. Perhaps. Maybe like that sometimes. Okay. I did not get enough dead coral fans. I need more. I have seen I've seen many lizards missing their tails. You know, a lot of lizards they just drop it. Or they got like misshapen. They got misshapen tails because they recently dropped it and then they're regrowing it. Those guys are cutesy. Go grab my. Oh, that's what you're referring to. Yeah, probably. I mean, there's like so many lizards. Like having a couple probably wouldn't affect like a suburb. It probably wouldn't affect the suburbs if you grabbed a few lizards as pets. If anything, you might even be helping because there's so many. But again, you know, it's not quantitative or whatever. It's not can't measure it. So, who's to say really? I just realized I need some more fans for that side, so I actually need to go back to my storage again for more of this. Makes one lizard and the whole local ecosystem collapses. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. One lizard gone, dude. There's so many cockroaches and night crawlers all over everybody's houses because the one lizard was responsible for eating all of them. And now you know what? It's eating Petco crickets now. Living the life. Oh my god, I have all of these to add coral fans to. Oh my gosh, I need more. It's okay. I have so many. I'm so lazy at making them dead, you know? House is covered in geckos. I grab one. Yeah. When I went to the Philippines last year, and my cousin's house covered in lizards. Dude, like there's two different, oh my god. There's two different kinds that my cousin's house had, okay? There's a type of gecko in the Philippines. I forget what it's called, but it makes a tuko sound. It goes tuko in the middle of the night. And it's a bigger one. It's kind of freaky. Like if you see it, like you don't like expect it, but it makes that sound. And then there's another type of lizard that's smaller. I think they're geckos. But their skin is a little bit translucent, and so they kind of like take on whatever color of wall they're on. So they're usually gray because you see a lot of like concrete. But sometimes, you know, if they're on like trees and stuff because they're translucent, they'll like be like brown or whatever. Anyways, those guys, they slap their tail on whatever surface they're on, right? Whether it's like the trees or like the walls in your room while you're trying to sleep. It's so loud. It's like a and it's not like a tapping sound. It's like more like a scrubbing sound almost. Um but those guys are responsible for eating all those spiders. There's so many spiders. Oh. You know, the pest control is great, but they are also really loud. Where am I going? Right here. Lots of lizards. Okay. Let's get... I'm gonna just take all these. So we need all those pillars, and then we need all of the coral and the side of the wall still. I might need even more. I should just turn all these dead, because I know I'm going to use them all as dead. Okay. Huh? Oh, are they smacking that around? I don't know. They're loud, man. Because there's also a lot of them, and they're like right next to you while you're sleeping. But it's like you don't want to shoo them away, because like their existence is keeping the spiders away. The spiders are all scared of them. Anyway, so I don't know. You just get used to it, I guess. Oh wait, I need to make these like dead. Ba, 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 ba. Oops. Damn it. I get rid of the seeds. Minecraft doesn't have any lizards, does it? Wait, does Minecraft have any reptiles? Turtles are not reptiles. Are turtles reptiles? No. I don't think Minecraft has any reptiles, right? Is there any reptiles that are endangered that Minecraft would be down to add? Axolotls are amphibians. But they added axolotls and pandas. And like all those other, and like polar bears, because they're endangered. But they added camels just because. Turtles are, oh, it's dragon. Does a dragon count? You know what? I guess Minecraft does have reptiles. Might be totally forgot that Gene the dragon existed. I think it would be nice if they added like a type of lizard that lived in like the acacia biome. That'd be cool. Those are all reptiles. I don't know. I thought they were like something in between reptile and amphibian. I don't know the classification of reptiles. I just think they're cool. Reptiles are just cool. Okay, the lion turtle from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Mammal or reptile? I guess the same question goes for turtle ducks. Are platypuses, those are mammals, right? Because they got mammillaries. That's kind of like the only requirement to be a mammal. Magic? Oh. Yes. Reptile? Okay, question. Does the lion turtle have mammillaries? Platypus are mammal. So what you're saying is, if I theoretically were to get top surgery and I no longer had mammillaries, would I be reptile? Question. I also sunbathe. I don't sunbathe. That's just like... I'm just in California. Perhaps. I would say lions, the lion turtle from Avatar: The Last Airbender would be reptile, because I think it's only its head, right? Basically, only the head is a lion, and the rest of it is turtle. Because you're warm blooded and grown hair. Okay, so the requirement for mammals is mammillary, warm blooded, grow hair. Is there a mammal that is also an invertebrate? Is that a thing? Mammals are also vertebrates? Must be. Anything out there that gives milk but also doesn't have a spine? Hi, Jelly. we're just talking. We're just saying what the hell ever about animals now. I think this started off with talking about coral and whether or not coral. Oh, coral's an animal, right? Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. Coral's an animal. Mammals are vertebrates. Coral is not a vertebrate. I feel like I'm trying to like solve a puzzle. A very pointless puzzle of something that's probably already solved. Easily Googleable. coral invertebrate? What is coral mammal? Colonial marine invertebrates within the subphylum Anthozoa of the phylum. How do I say that word? Cnidaria? Someone just key smashed. Doesn't have to have a spine. Figuring out the animal kingdom today? Yeah. The entirety of it. That's the stream. We're terraforming and figuring out the animal kingdom. Oh, I should use bone meal. I don't have it on me. Okay, whatever. You know what's crazy? I think the last time we were talking about invertebrates on my stream, someone had made a joke about how they've met some people who are invertebrates as well, or like didn't have spines. And I thought that was really funny. I still think about that today. Like I think it was something like, I don't know. I met quite a few people who were pretty spineless. Like, oh damn, dude. Had to have been Kami? I don't think it was Kami. I think it might have been Cameron. It's like jokingly. Da, da. Ooh. What hanging here underneath this can I put? Under the boats. Pale moss doesn't... Pale moss can't be underwater. Probably only like it, huh? Damn. That's fine. Do I like it on me? I don't. Okay, let me put more of this. I have so much of it now. I hate dolphin. Dolphin, die. Sorry. I don't like going fast when I don't want to go fast. I need to... Dolphins? Whales? Those are... Whales are mammals. Because they do produce milk, right? I know baby whales are calves, right? They're called calves. I'm pretty sure. Dolphins? I don't... Goop? Oh, we're gooping? Goop? Gooping? Hi. Oh my god, we're talking about mammals. Welcome to stream, Jelly.
Hey guys.
Dolphins are mammals? Guys, new discovery. Dolphins are mammals.
Yeah, dolphins are mammals.
Do they give milk?
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god, new future fitness venture selling dolphin milk. It'll make you so super fast and it'll make your skin clear.
Honestly, I think if dolphins weren't as sentient as they are, they would have done that already.
Damn. Aren't dolphins also like evil?
Yeah. They're pretty close to us, honestly.
Damn.
In terms
Isn't that crazy how like the smarter an animal is, the kind of more evil they are?
Oh boy.
Let's not talk about that, guys. Hey, let's change subject. Billy Joel. Tell me about Billy Joel, Jelly.
I don't know a ton about Billy Joel. I like Billy Joel.
It hasn't been canceled or anything, right, Shirley?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I had okay, so to repeat my story that I mentioned earlier. Sorry, chat. I incidentally listened to Vienna again because it was just recommended, you know, random recommendation.
Yeah.
And it was just like one of those moments of like, oh my god, I like I needed to hear this today, you know? Just like
Yeah.
like two women at a coffee shop. I'm like, oh, I just needed to hear this
needed
today.
this.
I
Oh,
needed
oh,
this.
oh, I needed this.
Ah. I needed this. But yeah, no,
Exactly.
I just like you know what's not evil? Rabbits. Yeah, rabbits are
Well,
they're pretty nice. Well, they could be evil.
hmm,
I've been bitten by a hamster. I think rabbits could also bite me.
yeah, I got a gnarly bite from a hamster one time.
But yeah, it was kind of like one of those moments of like I was building in Minecraft. I was terraforming this area probably.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Ah, this is so pointless. I don't need to do this." And then Vienna by Billy Joel comes on. I'm just like, "Oh, I can understand these lyrics and relate to them." Oh my
And
god.
that's girlhood. And that's girlhood.
That's girlhood. Oh my god.
Me
And then
every
like a
6
couple
months,
songs later,
honestly.
and then
Yeah.
it was like the Cranberries and then like Fleetwood Mac, and then a couple songs later it was Piano Man by Billy Joel, and I was just like, "Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is girlhood. Oh my god."
Yep.
Uh anyways, I think that's why I'm in a good mood, honestly. YouTube Music really did a good one with the random playlist. Great job, YouTube Music. Um Anyways, that's how my past few days has gone. How have you been, Jelly?
Is good.
That's good.
I just sang again for the first time in a while. That felt good.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm back home. I'm playing Minecraft.
Nice, nice.
And that's it. That's what I did for the past 2 days.
Hell yeah. Rabbits are very tasty and they're aware of this fact. Damn. Is that why I also bite? Because I am also tasty? What? Who said that?
You what?
Who said that?
Wait, what?
Whoa. It's getting kind of hot in here, guys. Somebody open a window. Sometimes I just say the darnest things, man. That's so funny.
In the stream. Boo. Every chat boo this guy.
I'm just so funny. I don't know. Y'all are crazy for not thinking I'm funny. I'm so funny.
Nobody said you weren't funny. You can be funny and off-putting. Trust me, it takes one to know.
Don't hit me. You guys are so mean. Donut's mad at me. Oh man. That's just like that's my brand. Funny and off-putting.
Twins.
Oh my god. Thanks, TD Snail. Appreciate it.
Can you? Oh my god. Yeah, actually.
I think that's what makes it freakier.
And I think, yeah, exactly. I think that's funny.
Oh my god, dude.
Can you sleep? I'm in the middle of nowhere.
I'm in the middle of the ocean, so.
No, you're not. I can see you. I can see your eyes.
Okay. No, it's the joke of the stream to call me unfunny when I am funny. It's okay. I'm fine if Donut throws a few things at me. It validates how funny I am. Let's be real. Uh,
Bum, bum.
my head hurts.
Real.
Um, throwing stuff, can't deny you're laughing too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Someone tell a 6-7 joke.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, how do I feel about this? Let me take away my conduit so I can see this in the proper light it's supposed to be in. Ow. That's so rude. Proof is in the pudding? Real. 2.5 hours in a stream. Hope y'all are doing well. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. This is going really good. This, honestly, I think I built this faster on stream than I did off stream. Off stream, I probably was on my phone a lot, for being honest. So being on stream and doing this, probably more productive.
I hate when I do that. I'll get on and I'm like, okay, I have a bunch of stuff I want to do off stream so I don't bore people with it.
Yeah.
And then I pick up my phone and I watch TikTok for like an hour.
Yeah. Dude, I saw this almost like crazy revelation of a TikTok the other day where this person was just talking. It was just like, like they were just talking of like, can we bring back people smoking cigarettes? have you seen this video? It was just, they were just talking of like, can we bring back people being addicted to like normal stuff? And it was just like, this is almost controversial of like a TikTok to just post. But then the comments were like, well, why would people need to smoke cigarettes when they have TikTok? And I was just like, oh my god, this is me right now. I'm on my smoke break and I'm not building in Minecraft because I'm.
Yeah, I guess so.
God damn it.
I mean, I guess one gives you lung cancer and the other makes you stupid. So kind of a lose-lose
And if you
situation
really think about it, I spend more time on TikTok than I probably would on a smoke break. So like, what am I really losing? I'm still losing time.
Mm.
Anyway, you know, it's like, damn.
This just in, Slice says smoke cigarettes.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the vices have simply moved. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Clip it and ship it.
The vices have moved. They have evolved. Don't cancel me. I'm just a stupid streamer on the internet saying things. I don't even know my animal kingdoms. Like, what's a reptile?
Don't play dumb now.
What do you mean play dumb? I've been dumb.
They're gonna put that next to the clip of me saying do opioids.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. The clip, you mean the entire 3-hour stream or whatever it was?
Yeah, the entire 3-hour stream of me endorsing opioids.
And then the stream highlights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Da, da, da. Isn't that crazy thing about art in general and like comedy and stuff?
Yeah.
Is there like a museum for like comedy, like stand up? Is that a thing that exists?
No, I mean, if you can make an empire out of your comedy, yeah. Like, there's the Jim Henson Museum, but like for a stand-up comic, probably not. I'm sure they have exhibits in museums.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not, like,
my YouTube channel. Stay in drugs, don't do school. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. And I stand by that.
That's crazy. This is how we make sure that our audience average age is adult.
Yeah, it's like firing a gun in your backyard to keep the property value down.
We gotta be a little bit boring and a little off-putting, but not enough
Yeah.
that it's funny, just enough that it actually is a little uncomfortable, and that's how you keep it only adults. uh, okay, I think this is dude, I got so much done. This is solid terraforming by me. Thank you, me. I want to put this into a bundle, and it'll just be a bundle of conduit. And it's just the enough persuasion blocks and the conduit to make a conduit thing setup. I think that's a great idea for a bundle. Oh, dude, you know what I should sell as a shop? Fizzcraft is like season 1 is ending, but I think it would be cool to sell bundles, but like it's a conduit set.
Yeah.
It's a conduit kit.
Next season.
Am I supposed to be uncomfortable? Oh no. See, here's the thing. If you're not uncomfortable, that means I've probably reached the correct audience. Probably.
Congrats. You are the target audience. What did I throw?
What did we say earlier that I'm going to change my catchphrase to? Oh.
I just threw something.
Won't curse, but say the freakiest, freakiest stuff.
Yeah.
Mildly off-putting. Takes 42 total to make a thing. And that's the midlife crisis. Oh, cool. I'm in the right place for once. Yeah. We were talking about midlife crisis earlier. Were you there for that?
I think I caught the tail end of that.
Okay.
Because you're gonna start running marathons.
Yeah. You know, back in the day, midlife crisis were like getting divorced and then dating someone half your age and then buying a boat when that's financially unfeasible kind of thing.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's like running marathons and taking care of yourself. That's crazy. Oh my god, I'm having a midlife crisis. Time to eat vegetables.
Time to go gluten-free.
Oh my god, my blue bundle. Actually, I don't want it to be blue.
Eating sea moss. Because some
sea moss.
on TikTok told me to.
Yeah. I'm afraid you might be at Wendy's. I haven't had Wendy's in forever. I do like me a Frosty with the fries though. Those are good.
I haven't had Wendy's in so long.
Yeah. Fast food in general, so expensive. Oh god. Here we go. We're talking about old stuff now. This is how we weed out all the kids. Talking about just old things. I was talking about cleaning products earlier in my stream.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Now we're talking about how expensive fast food is.
Alright, Grandpa.
You know how graphs, like infographics on the internet could just be made up because literally anybody could just put a logo next to a line and, you know.
Right.
But I saw this one infographic on TikTok that was talking about the inflation of fast food and how like McDonald's has essentially doubled their prices in like a certain time frame. It really just defeats the idea of fast food. I think it is objectively cheaper to go eat at a sit-down restaurant.
I think so.
And tastier too.
I only eat fast food if I like have to.
Yeah. Or like I'm actually like, okay, I can treat myself.
Yeah.
Once in 2 months. Prices go up because people keep paying for things. I think prices go up whether or not people buy it at this point, unfortunately. There's also that illusion of like, ooh, luxury items. Why are we making luxury fast food, guys?
That's like a, what's it called?
Oxymoron?
Oxymoron, yeah.
What was I gonna do here? Okay, so I think terraforming is good. This is good. What are you doing right now? Where are you?
I'm building my town. And right now, it looks kind of like a play village. Like, I don't know how to... I'm making them very basic on purpose so that I can get them finished, and then I'm just going to rely on what's going inside them and around them to make them look fancy. But it's like red, green, and yellow right now, and it's... I'm trying to trust the
Toontown?
process right now. Yeah, it looks a little Toontown to me. I'm trusting the process, though.
Mm.
Chat, everybody shame Sly because they
What?
won't go raid an ancient city with me.
What? Okay, question again. What do you need from Ancient City, though?
I gotta steal stuff to decorate.
Like what?
We're stealing.
Like what, though?
I don't know. I have to get stuff from there. Like, what would somebody who goes adventuring take from a city?
Most of the
Playing
cities are already
archaeologist.
looted, though, around here. Yet.
Well, I guess more like the building blocks.
So Deep Slate? You want Deep Slate? It's all Deep
No,
Slate.
deep slate, and then like
Skulk?
what else?
You
Yeah,
need Skulk? I could get you a Skulk catalyst. You just make everything with it. You
so
put it
boring,
underneath the pig pen.
It's so boring.
I'm scared. Okay. It's scary. I'm scared. I've done that before. I don't like it. Fast food is general by price. Convenience, accessibility. Hard to cook if you work 3 jobs. Make around. I think fast food, whoa, my inventory is freaking out. The frick? Is my computer okay? Okay. Wait, these ones I could put here, technically. I'm gonna put them here. Okay. 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 I think, from my personal professional opinion as a Twitch streamer, that is the only credibility I have in the statement. I think fast food prices are purely just whatever the hell corporate decides to make the price. It has nothing to do with like whether or not people are buying it or anything else. Thoughts?
True. I think they know they have us hook, line, and sinker. Like somebody's gonna pay for it. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like
Taco Bell? Damn. I like Taco Bell. I haven't had McDonald's in like several years, I think. Not that I'm complaining. I think my life is objectively better without McDonald's.
yeah, it's not good.
Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Correct. Please invest nothing else. Yeah, yeah. Oh, speaking of pleasing investors, you know, people were talking about the new feature that Meta rolled out for Instagram. The one that where it just like takes a photo of you and sends it to all your followers. You still use Instagram, Jelly, or no?
No, like I said, I open it when I have to, and that's it.
Yeah, I've completely uninstalled it from my phone and I don't use it anymore. But there's a new feature that I think they're trying to be like Be Real, but Be Real is like hella dead. So I don't. Oh, it's dead. It's dead 6 feet under. So I don't know what they're doing with this, but basically the feature is, it takes a photo of you and it sends it to all your followers. So if you have like 11,000 followers, you're getting a photo. They're all getting a photo of you. And what? What'd you say, Jelly? Well, anyways, a lot of people are complaining about it because they want to turn it off. They don't want to just randomly send a photo of themselves to all their followers. It's like, why are we all opted out on this? But the thing is, if it's something that you can't immediately opt out of, then it gives the illusion in the analytics of like, oh, all of our users are using this new feature, but like they can't not use it because um, and if there's something at some analytic that says, oh yeah, all these this new feature, all the users like it, give us money, investors. That's kind of like that's what I think it is. I think it was only one of those features that was only added because it would give the illusion of use of an app, but nobody's using freaking Instagram. Come on. Okay, what am I doing? So I have completed kind of like phase 1 of this terraforming area down here, right? Something that kind of just like frames the underneath of this area. It's like there's dead coral because all the runoff from the boats kind of thing. And also the dock being built is basically shadowing and killing the coral. But next on the list for terraforming is we need to lay down the land. Or up here, and I think I'll get started on that. I still have a little bit of steam in me to keep building, so we're gonna just run off of it. I don't think I have any immediate plans today. So we can keep building for a little bit. Let me check my phone real quick just in case though. Yeah, nobody's contacted me, so yeah. We'll do that for a little bit. Good build a little longer. Oh, you know what we could do actually? Instead of starting the terraforming that's over here, is we can actually gather oak wood. I am out of oak wood. This is all the oak wood I have. I think I'll do that. I don't need leaves. We can get spruce leaves too, actually. That's another thing I need. But I think I'll have to go to the far island for that. Ba, 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 ba. Get that wood. Hell yeah. Get that wood. You go, girl. Get that wood. What? I didn't say nothing.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm being set on fire. What were we talking about before you left? I don't remember.
I don't know. The dogs just started yelling. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, we're talking about Instagram. Yeah, I was telling chat that pretty sure that new feature Instagram added is just to give the illusion of people using their freaking app.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I do miss Instagram though.
I never liked it, so I don't miss it.
Really?
Yeah. I never had a situation where it was like, oh yeah, Instagram's great. No, it was just, to me, it's always been, like, it's just influencers. I never had a friendly moment on Instagram. And anytime anybody ever commented on my stuff, it was like hate comments. I got a lot of hate stuff on there.
Wait, what?
Can I tell you this? The reason why I stopped using Instagram because I was just getting hate comments. It was like the only platform. Like I was using TikTok at the same time and YouTube Shorts.
Oh, as like a creator.
Yeah. I would only get hate comments on Instagram.
I miss using it like when it was normal people.
I've never like. I think the last time I friended normal people on social media was like senior year of high school, and I stopped after that. And freaking Tumblr infected my brain. Yeah, Instagram comments are always so negative. Donut agrees with me. Where's my bone meal? Oh, do you want to go to the farm island, where we do the farmings? I need to get more leaves.
Can I have the wood?
Let me check my
Or
wood.
do you need it?
Let me check. Twitch and YouTube. I still scroll through TikToks, but I haven't been posting because I'm just sick of the app that is TikTok. I don't want to feed it anymore. I've been posting YouTube Shorts, which honestly, YouTube is not going to be any better than TikTok. But like, I don't know what to do anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm posting just on YouTube Shorts and existing there. Video, some guy commented something. Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's crazy. It also makes me wonder if it's real. But whatever.
Funny if true.
Funny if true. Ouch. Is Discord social media? Yes. I would consider Discord social media. I think it's also crazy that, like, so many people who are down to say that stuff, say stuff like that, are, like, just exist casually on the internet. I think it just... I don't know. They're just normal people, supposedly.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Rainbow Six, yes, it is. This is RKS. Oh, I was supposed to check if I had spruce wood so I can answer your demands.
Yeah.
I need a couple more stacks because I'm a little low, but you can.
That's fine. It's fine.
Let me. I need food, and then I can go. Oh God. All the food I. Oh no, I got more. Okay. Okay, I'm going to the island.
Okay, I'll be there in a second.
I think I remember where it is.
No, I don't want to ride.
Stretch. Did you see in the Fizzcraft Discord someone was saying that we need to kill all the bees because they're taking up all the spawn? And that just made me think about your millions of bees are in the ocean.
I don't have millions of bees in the ocean. I have at least 5. And that's not my fault.
I'm pretty sure they were talking about bees in general because bees, I think, are a problem in the mob cap, but I just think it's funny. It was like directly north of your base, right?
Northeast, I think.
Northeast?
Yeah. So probably north for you.
Yay, found it. What the hell happened here?
What do you mean?
No, it's just a random box. And a smoker.
Oh, that's where I was sleeping.
Oh. Why is this turtle on land? What are you doing, buddy?
He's hanging out.
Dude, we're watching evolution at work.
Wow.
This guy's gonna lose his flippers. I guess we can't leash turtles? Okay, whatever. He's just gonna be on land.
I'm leaving. Me and your dad.
Okay.
Is that Mother Luna?
25 minutes, 30
Tell her I said hi.
Oh my god. Slice is high.
I said hi, have a good day.
She said hi, have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you, Mother Luna. So for those who don't know, this is the island we use to put ugly farms and things. So I like to put the spruce trees here. They're ugly.
Because they're ugly.
Because they're ugly! Oh, you know what? I need to start with getting more saplings. Yes, I think Mother Luna does in fact know all my jokes. Right, Julie? Or no?
I don't know.
Because you said that she's been in stream, and I'm like, I'm never not making these jokes.
She's been, I mean, she's also like not. Because like, I'm a full grown adult. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I didn't know that. Wawa!
Ouch.
There's a chihuahua!
Okay. Yeah.
Chihuahua!
My freaking Wawa is gone.
The
Stop!
Wawas are the halfway point between a rabbit and a lobster. That's a tweet right there, dude.
A hamster and a lobster.
Hamster, a lobster.
Get it right. Is that not self-touch? That is self-touch. Quiet Willow.
Is that why people... You know what a very common thing people say to me after they've met me? Is that they say, you're like way different than what I thought you'd be. Or like, they would say like I'm very like unexpected or whatever, or what they... Cause I say like freaky stuff, but I don't curse.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
Is that what it is? Damn.
Maybe.
I hope that's more endearing than it is, otherwise.
Well, it depends on if they stop talking to you afterwards.
I guess.
That's really the...
You know, if people stop talking to me, I don't think I would notice it.
Really?
Yeah. Cause
I'm, like,
I
hyper-aware
have
of
a
it.
pretty like low social battery, so if someone stopped talking to me, it's almost like a plus.
I'm like hyper aware of it.
I'm very introvert. I'm like, oh my god, they're not talking to me? That means they're respecting my space, and I appreciate them for that.
My immediate reaction is, oh my god, they hate me and they think I'm weird and dumb.
I'm like, hell yeah, I am weird and dumb. Don't talk to me.
If there's somebody I didn't like, then I'm like, yeah, they can think I'm weird and dumb. But if it's somebody I was like, oh, they're really cool, and then they just don't speak to me again, and I'm like, fuck. No.
I had another point. I totally forgot it immediately. That's crazy. Oh, we should talk about sheep detectives.
Okay.
Okay. Spoiler alert to anybody who's planning on watching Sheep Detectives. It's been out for like over a month, I think. Well,
No,
over, I think.
It came out like last week.
No, it didn't. Huh?
Did too. Didn't it? I think it's only been like 10 days.
Oh, damn, it's been exactly 10 days. What? Wait, really? Because my theater was only showing, my theater was only showing two, I only had like 2 showtimes when I wanted to go watch it.
I think it was a pretty limited release because they didn't know how it was going to do.
Damn.
I noticed that too.
Okay,
and you went to go see it and I didn't have any showings.
Yeah, I only had, dude, the first showing was like in the afternoon, and I was like, huh? 2 p.m. for the first showing?
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, so spoiler alert, I guess, for Sheep Detectives. Sorry, if you want to watch Sheep Detectives and you don't want to be spoiled, damn. I don't know. Mute the stream, but like keep me open for the viewer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Slow blink twice when we're done.
My VTuber's always blinking.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, anyways, Sheep Detectives. So it's a movie. Came out. The premise of it is there's a shepherd with sheep. That's what shepherds have. And the shepherd dies, and the sheep are detectives trying to figure out who killed the shepherd. There's a bunch of different characters. How do I want to introduce this movie? I thought it was a really cute movie. What I liked about it is that it's like new IP. It's not based off on anything, as far as I know. And that's pretty rare nowadays. I feel like you don't have to worry about like new lore. You could just have like a fun, silly thing to go watch.
It's very whimsical. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Made me cry.
Is it animated? So the sheep are animated. They're like
CGI,
CGI. CGI sheep GI. And then all the people are real. What's the shepherd's name? What's the actor for
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. And then everybody else is everybody else. I think my favorite part of the movie was, I think I've already mentioned this to you, was when the cop was dumb. Because it was funny when he was dumb. He was funny when he was dumb. And then when he got smart, he wasn't funny anymore. And you don't really have like a comic relief after that. I like having comic reliefs in movies. And then the part where they're about to cross the street, the sheep, and they make really good faces. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't. What do you mean they make good faces?
They make a really funny face expression when they're about to cross the street for the first time.
Okay. Oh, I
Yeah.
remember.
You don't remember? Damn. I thought that was so funny.
The way they were treating the Winterland made me mad.
Yeah, that also pissed me off. It's just a little guy.
It's the tiniest baby. Frick you.
But that is a thing in a lot of farm animals that they don't.
Yeah.
They don't accept their child. Kind of makes you wonder about the psychology of humans and mothers. If that's a thing that exists in humans.
Yeah, it is.
It's crazy. I don't want to hear any more of that conversation. Don't tell me. I don't want to know the answer.
We're not opening that can of worms. However, I do acknowledge its existence.
Do you have bed? Do you have purse?
No. Luckily, I do not have purse.
I do not have purse.
Ah, shit. I used to have a bed in that hut, and I took it with me.
Do you have sheep over there, wherever you are? Oh, there's a village over here, isn't there?
Yeah, there's one.
Yeah. Stealing a bed.
You know what? There might not be any beds there.
Wait, why?
I think everybody else stole them.
I see one.
Okay, cool.
Taking it. Sheep GI, yes. I don't know, it's a cute movie. You know, like, I haven't watched a whole lot of movies in general. You know, it's Marvel 1, Marvel 2, Marvel 3, usually. Which is fine, but there's a lot of stuff that goes over your head if you don't know if you didn't watch the previous movie, or if you didn't read the comics or something, and it's like overstimulating. What I am excited for, though, in terms of Marvel, I guess, is I cannot wait for the next Spider-Verse movie. It's next year still, right?
Oh, the Spider-Verse?
Spider-Verse, yes.
So. I think they did push it back.
That series is so good. Honestly, if more Marvel movies were animated, I think I would watch them more.
I think a lot of Marvel movies should have been animated.
Yeah.
Fredo, what the hell?
Oh my god. I was watching hockey yesterday. The hockey team I was rooting for lost.
Damn it.
8-3, dude. It's a freaking Canadians versus Sabres. And it's freaking heartbreaking because, okay, getting 8 points in hockey is very rare. And when that happens, you know something's up with the other team. Like, they're just... Something was up with them, like, that day. I don't know. Um, or maybe the other team, I don't know, maybe there was something up with them. I like but it was pretty rough. It was real rough. I couldn't watch to the end of it. They got they got up to like 5-3 and I was like, yeah, I could tell like the way they're moving, they're not gonna win this. But um on the flip side, hey, more hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also
Ooh,
watching okay.
hockey.
So that's for the Stanley Cup playoffs, right? That's the NHL, the National Hockey League. There's different hockey leagues. That's that one. There's another.
Yeah.
There's the International like hockey league, the International Hockey Federation, the IIHF, and they're having a tournament in Europe right now for. It's called Worlds. Where it's like actual. It's kind of like Olympics, I guess, but like just hockey. And I'm rooting for Team Canada, because screw the US team. And they, you know, Canada and US tend to be, Canada and US tend to be like the top hockey teams usually, because they just have like the most accessibility for hockey teams and like the way hockey culture is in the US and Canada versus like Europe or whatever. But yesterday Canada went up against Italy, 6-0. Italy could not score once.
Damn.
And it was just like a damn moment. They did score once, but it was waved off by the ref because there was goaltender interference, which is a whole nother thing. Was this the first hockey mention? I think this was the first hockey mention on the stream. Crazy. That's what happens when Slices High watches a team lose. I can't talk about this.
Hockey counter.
Yeah. Sheep Detectives is only out till June or August. You want Silly Sheep movie? Well, hopefully they have like they put on TV. I don't know.
I'm sure they're
Streaming?
gonna put it on streamers, yeah.
It's a very like feel good movie at the end of it. It's very cutesy.
I love going to the movies.
It's expensive. This turtle really wants to be in my presence. I hope I don't accidentally kill it.
Now that I have that membership, I just wait for my free ticket to come through. It's $10 a month.
I might.
Like,
I need to cancel some other subscription though. I have so many other subscriptions.
Yeah. I was looking for jobs and there was a job board. I had to pay like $1.99. It's just stupid. But there's not a lot of job boards for my field. And that's just one that somebody who's in the field recommended, right? So I had to pay $1.99 for the first week. And I meant to go back and turn it off, and I forgot, and it charged me $30 effing dollars, so...
Damn.
Yeah.
I have to go now, Donut. Okay, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. Rest of your week as well, if I don't stream on the rest of the week, but... we'll see. Bye! Sorry, do you ever like talk so much that it makes you want to yawn?
No.
I had that just now. I googled it at one point as to why I do that. And I think it just ties into I don't have good breathing technique. And I think my body just wants more air, so it makes me want to yawn.
Oh.
Anyways, that's that statement. I've googled a lot about breathing techniques in the past because I don't think I breathe right, which is crazy because that's like the first thing you learn how to do when you're born.
You don't breathe good?
I don't breathe good, I don't think. Because, I don't know, I don't think I do. If I talk for a long period of time, it makes me yawn. Or if I try to sing, I yawn.
Yeah. Yeah, train your diaphragm, probably.
How do I train my diaphragm? Do I eat oatmeal and do sit-ups?
No. I mean, yes, but no.
Okay, how? Okay, elaborate
I don't
more.
know how to. I don't know how to explain that without like standing next to you and pointing at muscles. Like I know how to do it, but it's second nature now. There's like if you can look up like singing breathing exercises on YouTube. That's how I know I breathe good. Or
I
like
got
when
A
things,
plus in breathing, and so I
yeah,
breathe good.
I breathe good because I have to.
Maybe that's why I should go into running as a hobby.
Actually, yeah.
Oh my god,
But you have to learn how to breathe first.
Oh my god, before you could walk, you gotta breathe.
Yeah, you gotta breathe.
Oh
Like
my god.
breathing in for 4 beats. I do that when I run to open up my lungs.
When
Breathing in for 4 beats and then exhaling for 4 instead of going.
the way I breathe is I inhale twice through my nose, then I exhale twice through my mouth. So it's like, you know?
I mean, if you can hold it, so like instead of going like, if you could just go like in for 2, out for 2, that might help.
I don't know. When I go hiking and stuff, it helps me.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how you breathe, so I can't tell you how to breathe good.
Breathe good. How you breathing? What's up, fellow humans? How you breathing today?
Hello.
I'm like a merman or something. What's up, fellow humans? Breathing good? Oh yeah.
Fellow air breathers, how are we today?
Oh yeah. Land's feeling real good today, eh?
Air is mighty fine, yes?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No hydrogen in this O2.
Haha. As I always say.
Oh my god.
What is that? That should be enough.
What's your opinion on the color orange?
I like the color orange.
Me too. Would you ever get a phone that's orange?
Would I ever get a phone that's orange?
Yeah.
No.
I bring this up because family member I saw yesterday had a brand new orange iPhone.
Are they all orange or something?
I don't know. I'm not an iPhone haver, so this is like totally whatever to me, but
Yeah, I got an iPhone 13 like 2 years ago, and I plan on running that thing into the ground. So I don't really know, but that's like that's ugly. It's ugly. I've seen so many of them.
I think, okay, so on the color orange itself, personally, I like orange. I do
Yeah.
think that it's okay for something like a phone to be orange, in my professional opinion. So I do think that too many things are not colored. Like a
Yeah.
non-blue, gray, or black or white color.
But like orange, like we couldn't have, cause like that's like the whole thing. They used to have such bright, fun colors for iPhones.
Yeah, orange.
Cool. Like, why couldn't we do like pinks and purples? And
I mean, I guess the argument
yellows?
can be the same as orange. Why can't we do orange?
I guess, but like, I don't know. I don't really like orange like that. Like, I don't want an orange iPhone. I want a pink one or a purple one.
I think that the other argument is, well, what matters was like what does the color matter if you're gonna put a case on it?
Then why is it orange? Because the camera's gonna be peeking out of the back, and if my case is pink and that's orange, it's gonna be ugly.
I don't know, you know? So the advertisement is orange? I don't know. You just standing here?
Yeah.
Spending time?
Yeah.
I need so many freaking leaves, dude.
You can go do what Jesse did and
No! I have morals! Okay?
I still think that's hilarious.
Even if this was a single player world, I would not do that.
I think it's so funny.
But it's so like it's so common on servers. Like, this is not me. I'm not like dismissing this kind of server behavior. It's like a thing that just happens on every server.
Yeah.
Things like this. Okay, so for those who don't know, there's a lot of jungle trees that are just bald. Or just the top 2 layers of leaves were taken off. So if we zoom in on that one right there, right? Just like that 2 layers, and then that layer was left on so many jungle trees around the server by Jesse. Because Jesse needed leaves, but didn't want to grow individual trees for it. Which again, it's just server things. If you don't want that to happen to your leaves, then
fine.
go play a single player world. But like, come on.
Instead of taking the entire tree, they just shaved the top of an entire forest, and you can see it on the big map.
Yeah, it looks like circles with dots in the middle, and it's like, oh my god.
It's so funny.
Oh my god. I should put that in a museum, man. Screenshot of the top-down view.
All trees.
Yeah. Screenshot of the top-down view, or like a map of it. All the bald trees. Abstract art right there. What are you doing?
Putting some of my leaves in my pocket down.
Oops. Okay, I think I need to continue this in my own time because I'm hungry and it's lunchtime.
Okay.
So we're gonna look at the screen. Hey guys! We're gonna look at the screen.
Where is that?
Hey guys! Chat. I'd like to say thank you guys very much for hanging out with me on this fine Sunday. I appreciate y'all very much. I know we got a whole lot of whatever done. Terraforming, material gathering. Whatever. I had a good time. This VOD will also be up on the VOD's channel. If you have not subscribed to the VOD's channel, please do. To validate my insecurities about my VOD's channel. And I'm just saying words, man. Who gives a damn? I hope you all have a good rest of your Sunday, and I hope you all have a good rest of your week. If I'm not streaming, well, I don't know. We'll see. Any words, Charlie?
No.
No words? Okay.
No. Be nice to each other. Have
Be
a good day.
nice. Live, laugh, love.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Laugh,
Sheep.
load, shoot.
Sheep detective. Words. I'm all y'all scattered where you guys gotta go. And that's it. Bye, guys. Bye.